Yes. Okay. Yes, always. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. I have a court paper today. So my lawyer sent me paper from the courts. So on the 22 of next week, I will be going to court. The most important thing is our strongholds to continue. So I want to use this opportunity to to send a very strong message to the Oba of Benin and his alien and ignorance supporters that people like me, I'm ready to die to make sure that our people are free. Revolution is not thing that you just start today, you succeed today. As I always said, I am going to make sure that the Oba Benin cease to exist, because we cannot continue to become fools. The type of suffering we have today is unacceptable. We all were created in the image of God. We are aborigines. We are created. Here is not our land. And this thing must come to an end. This, what the Oba Benin is doing to us. But before we start, I would like to invite one of our brother who's from a donut. Because a lot of people don't know our history. They just want to cover us up. The people that are ruling us, they are not from our land. Just look at the Otaru of Aunchi, who is a Fulani man. And we have a traditional ruler who's supposed to rule. But because he's a Fulani man, and he's an alien, and the Oba Benin is also the number one, this thing is a scam. The people that are ruling us, they are not from our land. This is a strategy to alienate us and remove us from the surface of the earth, to kill our men. This is not good. Brothers, sisters, before we continue, I want to say today that I am ready to make sure that I lose my life, or I will use the last blood, and I will use all my finance to make sure that the Oba Benin is brought to an end. To start with, you cannot sell your children to slavery. In the history of Benin, the Oba Benin have never sold his children to human slavery. And these are some of the conditions we are giving to the Oba Benin to come out publicly and apologize to us, particularly the robots, because when I was growing up, I'm 40-something, I was told in those days, the way they used to have dog at home, you buy dog, they go to the market to buy slaves. Who were the slaves? Robots, Igbos. They will go to their village and capture them and slaves. People were rearing slaves. You will go and buy a young girl, robo girl, and it's your slave. You can do anything you like with her. It's your slave. God. These are some of the things we want the Oba Benin to come out publicly, to come and apologize for the genocides and inhuman treatments what they did to our ancestors. They call me Urobo man, they call me Ijo man, they call me Igbo man. I accept. The reason why I accept those names because I am Aborigine and we have the same DNA. Go take the Urobo man to the lab and make a test. We have one blood. The blue blood, which Yoruba Benin they claim they have blue blood, Their blue blood is from Ile-Ife or Mecca. Today, I coming out because of the lack of education. Most of our people, they are illiterate, they are not educated, they don't know what we stand for. But we will not because they don't know what we stand for, that will make us to leave our people to go into extinction. When Abacha was alive, people were defending Abacha. Till the last day he died. Buhari is president of Nigeria today, people are still defending him. They must surely have people defending who are benefiting from them, and some are supporting the Oba Bini blindfoldedly. In their hearts, they know that the Oba Bini is a demon. So today, I would like to call one of our brothers from the Donuts to explain some of our historical facts. People were running away from our land, right? From time immemorial, we are still running away. Time immemorial, we still continue to run. Can we continue to run from our shadow? No, the answer is no. Today, I am facing a lot of difficulties in Europe. I have court case on Friday, but I'm still here today talking as a man. Friday 22, I will not tell you people the location, but I will be going to court. Maybe I will invite one of our sister, Messi Coco, to go with me to court with my lawyer. You know, it's true, you know, but all I am fighting for to make sure that our people have freedom. Freedom come by struggle. They are putting more pressure on me. They beg me. That is not how to beg. But I reject the offer, because the offer was to give me 1 million naira, and later they will compromise me and they will pardon me. Pardoning me and by enriching me, what about my people? If one person is rich in a community, the whole community is in darkness. So therefore, I will go to the highest lengths and I will not give up. I want to show you the court paper. I have a court and I must appear before the court on Friday. This is one of the court case I have. So I am sending this message to my people from our aborigine. And I have a backup. I am not a man who have come to look for money. Neither am I looking for financial to enrich myself. I want the freedom of our kind, because the way we live today is horrible. It's unacceptable. The land we live, the land we come from, is rich, is blessed. They start to deceive us. And today, I have come out and I am sitting before the general public today to tell the whole world that the Oba Bini must come to an end. He is the one who said it, that after Ogiso era come to an end. So you said it, that Ogiso era come to an end. So you must come to an end. It's very clear. You come out the other day, you said it with your mouth that you are a descendant, you are a great grandson of Oromio and the descendant of Oduduwa. You said it. You did not say, you said it after Ogiso era came to an end. Ogiso era, yes, it came to an end. You said it. You said it came to an end. Why are you not saying today that you are our ancestors? Some illiterate ones, they are coming out saying the Oba Bini is their ancestors. I think these people lack their lack of education, you know. I am here today as the representative of Ogiso. I am not telling the Oba Bini that Ogiso is not, have not ended. I am the Ogiso. I am the Igodo, King Igodo of our land. I will be going to court. I don't know whether one of our sisters will go with me, because man proposed, God dispose. I would have liked she to come with me and video the front of the court, and but this is a secret. I don't know if it's possible, but I just want to tell the whole world to I just want the world to know that we are not really afraid. I'm going to court like this. Like this is my yes, this is what the Portuguese gave to us. The Oba of Benin doesn't have this. I see no reason why the Oba of Benin will be telling people not to put on beads. Bead is something the Portuguese used to trade with us in trade. So today, before we continue, I would like to see if one of our brothers is there. Let me show you my court case and the court paper. You know, we are happy people. We are great people. We are peace-loving people. We are so kind to people. We have good hearts. Today, what I know, I believe the Oba Benin has sponsored some lawyers here in Europe, in Germany here, trying one way or the other to intimidate me or to bring me down. They are just imagine today on the 22, I'm going to court. Then the other week of it on Friday on Saturday, my woman is also going to court. Not court, sorry, to international, what they call it, criminal police to investigate my phone number. The phone number I use and my woman phone number. They have questions to ask. My hands are clean. I have no skeleton in my cupboard. You know, the other day, the Murphy was bragging. He will set me up. He will use human trafficking. He will call somebody. Will do that. Do you think the white men are fools? You know, I look at Eddie Murphy. I look at you as you don't know what you are doing. This is a revolution. I am in alliance with our Joe brother and with our Asian brothers. A lot of them are supporting me, and we will continue to ask for more people to come out to support our movement. We say we are from Edo State. The name we call our state is a Yoruba name. It's not our name. The name does not have meaning in our language. Edo does not have meaning in Eastern language. Edo does not have meaning in Asia. My language. Edo does not have meaning in one language. They are trying to brainwash us. Continue. How long can we continue to remain brainwashed? The word Edo is Ado, which is a pure Yoruba language. We are not engaged in Yoruba. I respect the Yoruba people so much because Yoruba people were one of the oldest kingdom. One of the oldest kingdom or your empire. As you all may have known, Oba Benin was under the rulership of Ife. So people coming out, some illiterate ones coming out to be denying that Oba Benin owns land from here to where. The history is very clear. And we all knew, but the blind ones and the foolish ones don't know. And the ignorance. The Oba Benin is now denying his father's land after you have said it that you are a great-grandson of Oromia and a direct descendant of Odudua. You are not coming out again to say that you are the father of Odudua. If you say you are Odudua, oh, what is the meaning of Odudua? Odudua don't have meaning in my language. You are changing names. Why are you doing all these things? Like the Queen of England, the history says it's from Germany. That's what the history have said. It's not denying the fact that she's from Germany. You want to remove it? Remove. They are from Germany. The Queen of England, the history just says she's from Germany. She's not even denying it. She's from Germany. But the Oba Benin is from Ile-Ife. But I see no reason why you denying it because it's very clear. There are so many signs to trace the Oba Benin to Ile-Ife. To start with, if you go to Oba Palace, the The number one shrine in Oba Palace is called Oromila. The number one shrine in Oba Palace is called Oromila. Oromila is a Yoruba deity. The number two shrine in Oba Palace is Ogun. Ogun is a great grandson of Oduduwa. The number three shrine, the whole shrine in Oba Palace are all human. All the shrine are Yoruba people. These are humans. They were children. They were the family of Oduduwa after their deaths. They were worshipping them. If you go to Oba Palace today, I am telling the whole world to understand what I'm saying today, or to go and verify it, or to investigate it. The shrines the Oba Benin is bringing out to deceive people, to intimidate people, to kill people, to put fear on people, to destabilize our land, to reduce our population, to bring us into extinctions are all from Ile-Ife. You said you don't have any link with Ile-Ife. Right from time is there. The Oba of Benin, after the death of Oba of Benin, the head of the Oba of Benin only the head have to be removed to Ile-Ife. And if Oba of Benin, the prince, want to become an Oba, must go to Ife and make the normal necessary sacrifice. The rituals must be made in Ile-Ife. From here to Ile-Ife was 2 days. You are not coming out today deceiving our people that you are not from Ile-Ife. Come and tell us where you come from. We know the families of the Ogisos. Our king have families. You were not from their families. The families have their own greetings. They have their own family meetings. They have their own doings. They have their villages. Ogiso have villages. Where is your village? You don't have village. Your mother village is your village. Where is your father village? And it says in our language, in Oba Palace, they say Uhe Nobioba. Uhe Nobioba means Ile-Ife that gave birth to the Oba. Ile-Ife is the father of Oba. That is what is said in our language. It's a chieftaincy title in Oba Palace. Because of me, Oba Benin have abolished that chieftaincy title. You don't want the tryst. And the tryst is there. Olokun, they said it's from Owoton or from Oronigbe. Oronigbe don't have. Olokun was brought. I will go and look during the time of the Oba Udegbedo. These names are all Yoruba names. We don't know how to pronounce it well. I am not engaged with Yoruba people because it's history. But the reason why I'm here today, the Oba Benin is still intimidating us. And the government of the day, they are doing nothing to stop this madness and this menace. Ohe and Edion will raise some corrupt Edion will raise some youths and Enogis, dukes, and the Oba himself. Their partnership in crimes. We have 7 local governments. They have sold 5 local governments. They want to sell the remaining 2 local governments within the next 1 year. So we are now using this opportunity, calling on our brothers living around the world to come out massively and support me. Those juju the Oba Benin is using to intimidate people are all fakes. I said, as I just said the other time, I'm ready to move to Nigeria anytime pleases me as my ancestors have commanded me. I am not going to Benin. I am going to the River Nile area if I have the support to mobilize and lay ambush on those stupid Enigis and the Oba. I will not reveal where I am, and I will descend to Nigeria. I will go to River Nile area. From there, I will start laying ambush on the strategic target of the Oba Benin. I know it's going to cost us money. Some of our brothers have said it. One of our brothers said he's ready to donate £1,000. Our people said yes, they want to donate because these people need to be eliminated or commoner we cannot continue to become slave to this Oba. You just look at what is going on in Oba Palace. They still have slaves. I think I have to show you. These are slaves. What is the meaning of this, for God's sake? And we have pastors in Benin. They don't preach about it. What is the why do we see Oba Benin parading slaves, rearing slaves? It's an abomination. And people are quiet, keeping quiet. And the Oba of Benin is constituting nuisance. This is madness. I think Oba of Benin is playing with fire. Just look, imagine. Look. Slaves. Slave of the Oba. 21st century, the Oba of Benin still have slaves. Look, people see what that can happen in England happen in Benin. Look at the secretary. Secretary to the Oba is on his knee. He's kneeling down before the Oba. Slaves. So today I want to see if our brother is there. So we want to talk about the history about Edo North, the people who ran to Edo North. So people have been there saying that Oba is God, Oba is this. I want to call our brother from Nigeria. So I want to ask him some questions concerning the Fulanis, how the Fulani came to Auchi, or who are the majority around those Edo North. This our history have to be taught. We're supposed to know our history. Some people are fools. Just want to remain fools for all the days of their life. Time is coming when the European people will start deporting people to your country of origin. You're very surprised. You will have passport. They will tell you, no, please, you have to go to your land. Then you will not have land again. They have sold all your land. You will cry. They killed 2 million Jews, or what they call it, they kill a lot of Jews. No, they don't come back to life again. You don't know what is going to befall you. I pity you. Your home, you are just ignoring your identity. An alien Oba, that is who you call your God. I think you are making the greatest mistake of your life. An alien. Well, let me see if our brother is there. Oh, I think it's asleep. So I was calling our brother, maybe I've just slept. Where? Okay, it's there. Hello, my brother. Good evening, sir. Rain dey fall for that side.
Good evening, I greet you.
Rain dey fall. Rain dey fall for there.
No, they follow.
I say I say we want to talk. We want to know. Can you feel enlighten us about the history of the Auchi or Taro of Auchi? How who in be which which of the ethnic group in be for Nigeria and how it take come to Aunchi land, where come become number 2 for Edo State today?
Well, according to history, when the Fulani people came from Nupe land, they come that side. That was a real land side.
For Isako.
So when they spread their when they spread their Islam now, so that place where Auchi now was their base. So from there now, they carry out their operation, their jihad, they go. So from there now, they converted some persons from indigenous, some Aborigine people to Islam and all that. They penetrated some Aboriginal villages around there.
To Islam?
Like, yes, like Awele, Agbede, and some other, small Ekberi and all that. So their plan was to head towards Benin. But at the end of the day now, after Benin, I think they were about going to Irua when the British people, intervened. And then they stopped their mission and they returned back. So some of them returned back to Nupena, while some were already married, wives for our children. They don't mix with the people, so they decided to just remain. Like on with the Auchi way, you hear to do so.
Okay.
That come with the Auchi.
Okay.
So
for
mainly that the Fulani from the Nupe will come from Nupe land, and they really mix up with the Esako people way from the Auchi way with the Deso.
Okay. How many local governments the Esako people get?
3 local governments. I think they have 3 local governments: Esako West, Esako East, and Esako Central.
Okay, out of that 3 local governments, who will be the number 1 king for Esako Central? Fulani.
Esako Central, they get their own king. They get their own king.
But not be Fulani.
No.
What the basis is Esako East?
Esako East, the same thing. They get their
Aborigine.
indigenous king.
Aborigine king.
Yes.
Okay.
Although some of those people now, they don't convert to Islam, but they're the indigene.
The indigene, okay. What about for that Esako West there? How many communities they under the Ogi? What did they call her? Ogi? I don't think they call the king.
Ogineni of
Ozare. Okay. Hello?
19 villages. 19 villages.
19 villages.
The Ogineni. Yes, under the Ogineni of Ozare.
How many villages can they under the? How many villages can they under the Ataru of Auchi?
It's only one, and I just Auchi.
Only one village.
Finish.
And
only Auchi. So.
And out of the whole Esako lands, who be the senior for the whole traditional ruler for Aborigine? We call our brother for Nigeria. Maybe tell us our history. We're supposed to know our history. All these things will be many of us now fool. You understand? Fool. We don't want to know history. You understand? So our history is so very special to us. Out of 36 community, out of 19 community, let's say 20 community, Auchi na 1 community. and na Fulani man. Now the only one community na dey rule over the whole. Na dey hear him name, and I be first class chief. Abi, our brother network they broke. They fluctuate. You see, for our land, they call the Afemites. They are Aborigine. The history say they run because of Oba. So Oba they said, then they kill, them, use it for human sacrifice. They run, and the Fulani people will come spread Islam for jihad. Only one community for Auchi, now they give them say, "Mukuna stay here. I'm soon I don't get children, get this as a spread Islam." Today, now the alien king, now be the number 2 for those states. Why the people where they come meet, what all these things now, which is supposed to correct. Now the indigenous people supposed to be first, and be now the alien is supposed to be first. And you see what Oba Benin they do to Ogiame today, and the government all of them quiet, they know they talk. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
So they just elevate.
Okay, the network they break. I don't know why for Nigeria. So you see, this is our history. We're supposed to know our history. Okay, don't come again. Hello. Now network. Now network they break. You see, this is our history now. The Otaro of Aunchi, now one community gets, but now the rule. Hello. 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 The network is so very bad from Nigeria because I don't get money to buy card for inside. My people, I try to explain our history so that make the Oba Benin the talk say na they be senior. Where those things still starts. These people, may they not they deceive anybody again because we need to slaughter the Oba Benin as it is slaughter us. Hello. I want to ask one question now. Out of the 19 communities, for the Oesako West, who be the most senior for Aboriginal traditional ruler?
Some people even talk say now they give out GP to that land. You understand? When they just came, now I'll give them the land.
Yes.
I don't understand. Some people say now they get the land.
Okay.
But now right away now the Otaru now they come they look. Person will never go Isako for now. Because this is not the Otaru now they rule over the whole of Isako West, Isako East, Isako Central. I don't understand. Person will never go out, you know, not knowing that the Otaru and only out there, now they operate. I don't understand. So they won't come make the other chiefs now, like they won't come make Guinea now. We the original king, they under the Otaru.
Okay, now I want to ask one question. The Ace,
which is not supposed to be.
Okay, I want to ask one question now. The Asako people, waiting your great grandfather tell you now, when I from come, when I from migrate before I come that Asako land, waiting they tell you now for history.
According to history, they don't come up of the now.
They run.
And that there was a wicked king. Yes, they run. That there was a wicked rule.
Oba was wicked Oba.
Yeah. Yes, there was a wicked Oba in Benin. So his reign was a reign of terror.
Okay.
I don't understand.
Yes.
So I make many of them. I make them run. I think it was even in the 15th century. The 15th century, they run. They run come out.
But you don't. But for you now, if they talk say you run come on for Benin, for that land, let's say go to land, automatically, are you not from that land? The land we for come, not be there be your land.
Nah, so now.
Okay, you know they surprise.
The ancestral home now.
Well, you know they surprise. We about Benin and his alien. They come out. They talk. Say they want break cola. Say na him. and his family na go first dey touch kola. The land where you come from, you will be slave. That one not dey strange to you. Say you will be slave for your own ancestral home. It's supposed to be like that. For your ancestral home,
supposed to be like that now. You're not supposed to be like that.
Okay, I want to ask another question again. You dey close to Edo, what they call Akoko Edo that side now. The Akoko Edo local government na Igara. Abi? Okay.
Yes.
Igara people dey under local government. They still get Ibilo, second city.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That Ibilo people, which language they speak? How the language look like? And where they talk so they from come? All those people.
Well, their language won't be like the Isha and Isako. Won't be like Afema, it won't be like Onwa, it won't be like Isako, it won't be like
Ijo, Mistio, yes.
Yes. It no be Yoruba. Although say the people here they hear Yoruba name because the people say that Oyo Empire now during their expansion, people say they colonize their one way or the other like that. So they hear Yoruba name and some of the way they're born for Yoruba land once they return back home, give their children Yoruba name. So they hear Yoruba name, but they get their own language. They get their own language. They describe that language now. It resembles Benin, resemble Isako. It resembles Isha. I don't understand. So no be Yoruba at all. But some of the communities here now, they say they run away from that they migrated from the.
That's what that is. Some of all those villages, they say they run, and they get river. They get river. We pass through that village. They get river. We pass through that. Oh, I remember. Nadia Romia pass come. I don't remember. Nadia Romia pass come. Nadia Romia pass come. You get close to Ife. That place, it not far from Ife. From if you follow river, not far from Ife.
Follow river, you don't take leg cross the Wakama, not far from Ife again now.
So now that place na be the Ose River. Now that side na be the Ose River.
Yeah.
Ah.
The inside. Now for here for go the inside.
Now you can go Ovia, now can be Ovia River. You see now, now you can't even make me know now. Say now the Ose River, now those people. You say when Oromia. Yes, when Oromia they go back to Ife. It's tough for one place that they call Oba Obi. I know Obe, whether not Obe, I know some people call them Obe. No, I know what they call them OBAH. The gateway I will find out for a side book. It's tough for one place around that place now. Romia for stop. It's tough for around that place.
Yes, that place go there around those states.
Yes.
Go there on that the river now. It pass this side. You not too far from here now. I don't go the river now.
Another place, that people say river. They say we they call them Ovia for this side. The river can't go that side. That is not gonna be. They go Ife.
Pass that side. Go enter. You go pass Uzeba.
Yes.
Pass through Uzeba. Between Uzeba and Nifon.
They come Benin.
Continue again. Go Benin side.
Now that place now. Transit because throughout the days some slave they escape. It is that river, that be the river where they carry slave, they pass, they go Ife.
Yes, some slave escape, so they can go form their community.
Some slave escape for another village. Some people were escaping from those say the upper beginning were packing them in numbers. Some will escape, enter bush. They go form another villages. But later on, during the time of slave trade, now that river, they see they follow, come they capture again. They pack people, come they sell. They come now, come pack many people now, because during that time, people see they run again. They go towards Kogi, They go towards, they cross towards the river, towards Kogi and the Benue that side. So people were running from them because it was horror. The horror was so much. So now I want to ask another question. The Igbiras, now the Igbira people now get Igara. Now they stay there. How their language look like? The Igbiras.
Now the Igbira they speak. Now just Igbira, now they speak.
How they
Igbira, the same thing where they with the same language where the Okene, where the Igbira they speak for Okene. Now they themselves they speak. They hear each other. They even they do the same festival. Even some of themselves they go Okene, go they do festival. Or they will come and come talk, so they no get any connection with the Igbira. Now so that the pressure that they give for Akoko Edo here, but everybody knows say that the same language that they speak, and they do the same festival. They go they do festival for here.
But this Oba, that Oba they finish us, they destroy us, no be what they do us, they turn us to number nonsense. You see now, our people don't they know now, they believe now, say, I see what they happen for those many years ago. They confuse us. And that river where they talk so now, from that river now, from Akoko Edo there, from that river, for Ose River now, they go, where that river they go, which big city they near that river go up. Which other city they near the river? You follow that river, yes.
That river, I just say it go Kaba side, it can't go up, go. The river, I get the way it takes spread for.
Okay.
It pass this side. It still continue. It still get some other branches. It get where it go stop. But I just say that river, it could still connect to River Niger.
Yes, it connect to River Niger because all river they always spread hand. Because
yes,
according to the
and that River Niger, that's enough for Senegal that side, now for flow come down.
So according to our history,
now the river they flow go the inside.
Yes, it will flow to the sea. According to River book, River talk and say Oromia was hungry of slaves. He want people. Those places where they follow now forests. And people concentrate for one place, which is that Benin City. It's not Benin City. That place is called Igodomigodo City. People were living around that area, much in numbers, because they were happy. They were ancient, early people, aborigine. So Oromia try, not succeed. Then he used through his descendants. Today, I want to ask you one question. You also love history, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so I want to ask you something, my brother. Waiting the history, one of the history book where you get, waiting talk about Oba of Benin and Ife, and which year the Portuguese come, and when the Portuguese come, who they first meet, who they come before they come enter Benin, who were the first people who Portuguese first meet for the seaside before they come meet Benin, and what did they talk concerning Benin?
Well, the Portuguese traders, the Portuguese, when they first
arrived in the,
I think it was in the 15th century.
No, 14th century. 14th century.
14th century.
Yes.
Then them
arrive. Worry.
Arrive yes. That they arrive, and then when they came, they met. I think at that time, the security people don't already run away.
Yes.
From Benin, so they met them along the coast. So now they tell them where did they go on for inside the myth for the interland, that there's a demigod in the interland.
Use broken English to explain demigod. Some people know go school, they know something with demigod.
Okay, demigod now, like a wicked ruler now, like evil ruler. That's where they claim say Naim be God.
Just like as Oba believe is the second God now. Now so now.
You understand? Like we person they rule with iron hand.
Yes.
They claim saying Naim be God. They rule with the people with iron hand. They put fear. You understand? It was a reign of terror.
Yes.
So Naim be so then for the history of the Oba, history saying if Okon. That was those are the ancient history. You understand? Because even before the Portuguese came, Arabs they don't trade around all those areas already. They don't trade. So and all those Arab people, they get their writing, they get their history. They do say Arabic history. They get the history of all those places. So all those histories are documented. Then even the Portuguese, they had historians before that 14th century. So when they come, so they were already historians. I don't understand now.
Yes.
Those people were already civilized and educated.
Yes.
Many chants. White men sailors know the travel. We without records. Without historians. That you understand? Because anywhere where they go, they already get first thing where they do now to get to know the history of that place. That you understand? So that when they return back home, they will narrate those things. They will keep a clear record, proper record, so that by the time they return back home, they will now narrate this. They will now show these things to their people. So the Portuguese, they get documented history of Benin right from the 14th century. I don't understand. So they know where the about Benin. They know the origin of the Oba of Benin. I don't understand.
Yes.
So according to history, the Oba of Benin is from Ife. I don't understand.
Yes.
Oramia left Ife to the present day, the according to history. I don't understand now.
Yes.
But he could not stay. He now returned back to Ife.
Yes.
But while he was in the present day Benin, he had an affair with the daughter of one of the chiefs.
Yes.
Yes. So that one now gave birth to the Eweka, the first. I don't understand now. Which is the descendant, this present
the Oba,
which is the father of this present day
Oba,
which is the ancestor of this present day Oba. So history already made it clear, and even before Benin Kingdom, our Benin came to be, they were in ancient kingdoms, like the kingdom of Ashanti, like the kingdom of Dahomey and the Oyo Empire. So the Benin was just an extension of the Oyo Empire. Now Ife they control the Benin.
Yes, Benin was under the control of Ife. It was never an empire. It was a branch of an Ife.
Yes, it was a branch. Benin even they paid tributes to
God bless you. To Ife. Got that now.
They paid tribute to Ife.
With slaves.
Himself knows he's a descendant. Yes, now himself knows he's a descendant from Ife now. I don't understand. Himself know that he originated from Ife.
But are you not surprised?
I don't understand.
Are you not surprised with the Oba Benin? They organize some people. They denounce your aboriginal home, the ancestral home, where your ancestor come from. Did it not surprise you? The forefathers they denied Oduduwa.
My brother, make I tell illiterate for say illiterate so plenty for Africa.
Yes.
Illiterate, and you still get the educated illiterate, like those ones where you say they even go secondary school, even go university, come out educated illiterate. Now those ones like they fit
brainwash. The brainwash.
White man, they already talk. See, if you want to hide something from black man, put inside book. If you want to hide something from black man, put inside book. So now people from Benin here, now they deceive. The British people get clear, proper history of all the tribes in Africa. I don't understand. Now they bring education come. I don't understand. Yes. The Portuguese, the Europe, and they get proper history. You know where? Okay, Oxford University for exactly how many years? Cambridge University, you know how many years?
And for example, then like how many years that Oxford or the Cambridge?
Cambridge, university, if I'm not mistaken, is up to 1,000 years.
My God. Hey, this history, all this history with these people now. The history is with them. They know everything. The history is with them.
So they have been given birth to graduates since 1,000 years ago. People have been making researches. They have been historians, even engineers, more than up to 1,000 years ago. I don't understand. So education, you don't pay for you. Also, Oxford University, you know how many years? More, close to 400 years. I don't understand now.
Yes.
So there's nothing they fit to. Everybody, the Europeans they know us more than ourselves.
You see, you know to make me comment now.
Okay,
you know to me, yes.
Just like the white people in South Africa now. And they know they are all original. Yes. If you ask the white man for South Africa, he will tell you say he for Britain. Yes. I don't understand now. Yes. And they know say now the British people will come South Africa, come colonize them. Come colonize
their ancestors.
South Africa. And their offspring. If you ask a white man for South Africa now, he will tell you say, I'm a South African, but my ancestors were from Britain. I don't understand. Yes. So why do you need the naive? Why?
That is. I want to.
Wait the agenda.
You know what make the Oba Benin deny Ife? Because according to Igariba, one of Igariba book, you know say the Oba Benin is so brutal. When Iridiawa find out that the history Igariba writes, Igariba was born in 18th century, in 1893. The history book where Igariba writes contained most of the genocide and the atrocity where they commit. It was an history. When Oba Iridiawa find out, after the death of Igariba, Oba Iridiawa carried talks, go Igariba house, surround the house. The books where they lay their hands on, they carry all of them. They seize them, Kanago Palace. They go Ethiop Publishing Corporation, Ethiop, on the ring roads, where they for the published book. They go there, they pack all Igariba book comats. They give some out, they sell akara. They burn the remaining one. They burn and down. They go Ibadan. You know, so Yoruba people get the history. Yoruba people get all this history. This thing will take millions of dollars, nairas to confiscate all those things back from Yoruba people hand. Yoruba people, that's why we don't need to insult the Yoruba people. They know everything is with them. See, do you know, say most of those books, if you go New Ife Palace, all those books we arrive at right they inside there. Now inside palace now for carry my book come out. Before Bob can carry all of them, use all of it, swear the Jew. See nobody go to review secret out to me again. But no matter the juju, na fake. You understand? So now, what am I driving to now? The history of our lands say the Oba family commit genocide. They kill us too much. We were being used for human sacrifice. They slaughter us so much. I want to ask one question. Okay, I want to ask one question. Wait, sir. For your side, for there, una the talk say Oba na the second god for na side.
For nobody even know when we dey grow up, now only that be nine they call it though. This is what they call it say they call cut this is what they call it say those states. Nobody know that one before. If person they go be he go they tell if family say in they go do.
Okay.
I don't understand. Now only that ethnicity now our people regard as a do.
Okay.
I don't understand. But we were so surprised because they say Edo State when they call it great state, they can't say everybody where they decide they under Edo State. I don't understand. We no be Edo. I don't understand now.
Yes, Sako.
We know say we no be Edo.
Yes, Sako. Yes. Now yes, Sako na be Edo.
We no be Edo at all. We no be Edo.
Yes.
Now only that side of Benin and I be Edo.
Yes. God bless you. You are very correct for that language. Yes.
Yes. When we were growing up, person will tell you say in they go Edo or Edo. That is if they go Benin. You go say they go Ado or Edo.
I want to ask one question. You always go Yoruba land every time.
I go there sometimes.
You know for Yoruba land they call Benin people Ado. Ado na they call them. You know
exactly.
They know they call them Edo. They Ado.
Yes. They get Ado Ekiti now.
No, listen. They call Benin people Ado people. Now Ado exactly. They call them just as they know they call them Ado. Now Ado. They don't know whether it's Benin or not Benin. They are strange.
When the British people come, when the British people come, when they assemble all the Oba, when they write their names down, made them for the give the small
money.
Stipend.
Yes.
Small cash at the end of every month. Made them support them, they help them, they work.
Yes.
I don't understand. They help them, they organize their people for their own administration.
Yes.
When they record the Oba of being named, that now Oba of Ado, I don't understand, not even Edo self.
I think you see now. Now Oba of Ado, the British na right time.
Now himself still talk whether I don't know who did that when that
Akenzwa.
Oba of
Ado, God bless you.
Yes, Akenzwa.
Yes.
Ado, not even Edo. Me, I don't know where they can't get that one. They don't change everything. I don't understand now. They just want to change everything just to disconnect themselves from Ife.
Yes, you are right. They want disconnect themselves from Ife.
Yeah, now, even when they talk say, give birth to Ife. How can that be possible?
Yeah.
Then I give to Ife. All those are lie now.
And what make me dey surprise, eh?
And I did for the newspaper, the Gazette themselves, the Gazette at that time, Oba of Ado.
Okay, me you didn't know. They try to break. I want to ask one question, eh? Ado means something for Yoruba language. I do not get meaning for our language. It do not have meaning for my language. It don't have meaning. They know they do this change word. We don't get meaning. And the British people write and say Oba of Ado, and then now they call it change everything. See all these things, Thank God, say this our history class. That we will continue to teach some history. All people they know. It's very important. Because we will talk about the history of the Isako people today. We'll come talk about the Onwa, the Isoko, the Urubus, the Jos, the Ekpeye. If you never reach your turn, we will see they talk your own. You understand? So we will go into all those history like the Okwani people. They were running through the water. They were running from their dear life. Who were they running from? Not gonna help me ask the Oba Benin say na him be. You see, but who were they running from? Who did they run from? Hello?
I don't understand.
Yes.
Now the Oba of Ado,
Okay.
they don't change everything. I say we know say when we were banned state, if person they go in, he go tell in family say in they go Ado or Edo. He go say they go Edo. That you understand? If the person they go in, we will not be Edo.
Never.
Will not be Ado.
Will not be Ado at all. That is what we are trying to correct now. And now make me bring this program come out now say make everybody they know where he come from. No be say Oba Obini go come out now say na him get Edo State like wetin tell governor that they say na him get Edo State. For your information, Oba Obini not be get your land. Una get your own king. Wetin be the name of na king? Wetin be the title?
Na which Edo State
they call wetin be the name of na title of na king?
They call Ogeneni of Uzarwe.
Okay.
Ogeneni of Uzarwe.
Okay. That is king.
The king, apart from the Taro or Taro of Auchi, they get the Ogeneni of Uzarwe. They still get all other kings again. Like for for a berry, they still get for Fuga, they still get for Obona like that.
Now give all of them be.
You get the yes, and now okay. Therefore, the Isako West, where the Taro, you get the Ogeneni of Uzarwe.
Okay. And all those all of them get history. All of them get their own history, one by one. They run.
All of them get their own history.
All of them trace their history, saying I've been there for wrong. During the time of wicked Oba, Abi, where the Oba they commit evil. Okay. Now what we are saying today now is that, and you get one book where I read from a Gariba book. Waiting I read from a Gariba book talk and say, you don't make these people call the try to deny him now. The thing don't too late. It's too late. Our forefathers can't explain the history. Then Igariba can write out for grants. Igariba was the most first educated the Edo person or Ile Ibinu man. He was a slave also. He was sold into slavery. He only write the history down because he go UK for London, go school, come back. They can't say make they sell them for slave. No, when all those people they carry go follow a program and go Calabar, the chief Obafana Olugushere, now Olugushere they call him Olugushere. Now slave. Say they go market, go they buy slave. As you go market, go they buy dog. Now so they sell. We don't die. You see, they say they are rich. Just see what they do us. May I tell you what they do us? Just see. May I tell you what I read for a Gariba book. You don't think Gariba talk. And then these people, say Oba Abini is ashamed. See, the people who will help me, the day where Oba Abini will reach Urubola there, I say Oba Abini, they will kill her. They go even kill and keep police because see what they talk. You gotta book talk. You know you gotta talk. You gotta say those days, those chief from our palace, and you get one chief that they call Izomo. That one no fit stay for 1 year. You know go go next they be terrorists. They say terrorists. They were not even having a kingdom. People were running from them. They're nothing like kingdom. They just say kingdom. What is kingdom? People said, see, you know what they talk? Iraiba book talk. Iraiba book saying from the Ezomo palace. If you look the Ezomo today, God really destroyed the generation of Ezomo. The Ezomo, I'm thinking the Ezomo of Benin, how they talk. It's not the new Ezomo now. It's a drug addict from America. The palace does sell now only 4 rooms. Now it remain way in the state now. He dog. Say God don't punish them. You know what the Ezomo do? Me, I think short history of the Ezomo. You know, so these people, some of them, they are blind people. They say, I will continue to open their eyes so that maybe they see road. You know, understand? So they're too blind though. So what the Ezomo do, that time, according to a very book, our history, our forefathers, they write our history, they talk our history down. So a Ezomo, you know, if he stay for 1 year, no go war. So which war did they go now? They will go village. They will park army. They get many slaves. We will give them weapons they want to fight. If they reach the communities, they will say they want to come pack slaves. Most of the time, those villages are not powerful to fight them because this is well organized from Ife. They collect everything. Now Ife, now they control. Now everything they use, they go Ife, go the pack and they come. Now Ife, they pack or both the charms, everything they use from Ife.
Ife, they back them up now.
Back them up. So now, when they will reach the community now, if the king or that leader is supposed to fight, they will just defeat them. They will cut the heads. Sometimes they don't go kill the king. They will carry the king. They will tie him as they tie crocodile. They will pack those union people with the women. Ah, my bro, we suffer. See, they will pack those women. Many women, they will pack them come. They will pack them as slaves. The children, they will pack them come from that village. You know, say Benin people did deserted with the white men come. Around Benin, people will run. You know, say job people now skate night the day. People were running so that they don't catch them. So enter the coast. People were running far away because of their evil. So now when they will carry them come, they will divide down, but they share them. So Oba no go. They will give Oba a young. Oba na go fair carry the lion share. So those people will go to the war. They will share. Maybe as I did that time. I follow they go to the war. We pack many people come. Now human being be richness. So not be saying what they call them resources. Now human being be their wealth. So as they catch that people now, maybe they fit catch like 400. They will give over 100 for inside. Me myself, the way I follow go, I will carry 4 women and 4 boys. But that 4 boys and 4 women, the children when they were born, they might me get them as a trained dog. I didn't understand. These people, see, Oba, they're supposed to cut the head. We don't want to see them. If they are family, they're supposed to wipe them, come up for this surface, the way they take do us. This thing, I just people say they talk about Oba and God will punish Oba Benin, say bastard. What did they do to our ancestors? So when they will bring them come like that, so me, I will come carry 4 women. Those 4 women, they be my slaves or vien. They call vien. So for my house, I built just like the way they build, where they train goats, or where they train, whatever they train dog or fowl. Build them for back. And then your vien slaves. They will build them. My brother, waiting they do us. These people not supposed to they come out. They think they pay me. At the first put. Say they come out in the your back. Wait till they bring this guy to you. I maybe I go on suicide mission, make I finish this man. The thing they best me. The thing they make me my head they scatter. They will carry the come. See, make I explain how you got about to explain now. As you got about to explain now, they will come put there for them. You don't understand, so they will put there for them. So me now, be say I don't carry 8 people now. Say I don't go war. Say come back. I come the happy say that 8 now reach my hand for inside though. Out of that 8 now, on market day, I will carry 6 of them go market and 1 go sell. I will arrange it for grants. See, what did they make me the vest for these people when they come out? I just imagine say, our youth don't feel silent. May they these people will kill them. They be bastards. See, when they will bring all those urobos, most of the time Igbos, urobos, my brother, now the whole tribe then they use. See, when they will bring their come markets, they will come and read there for Oba markets. Slaves, so now slave, now be their wealth. Where say the chief get money where now human being, now be their wealth, not. So now they can't sell them. So when my brother will reach there, or maybe you will come there and say, you want buy slaves. I don't understand. So we will go there and say, you get farm, you don't get slave. Just like outside people can help us. Then you go there and you say, now, just listen, make I explain to you. All about Benin and then bring all those useless life come. We will not get this type of war life. They turn us to slave. Say you will come now. You will come. You say you want buy slave. Me you ask who be the slave and our people. Yes now. So you will come back. Just listen, listen what they do was that time. You will come back. You will come back. Two women and 2 men, 4. You come buy from me. That's it. So you know they go war. So you come buy slaves. Now farmer you be. So those slaves you buy now, you put on for back of your house. Those slaves in the morning, then they will help you sweep around your house. After they don't sweep around your house, then they will go follow you go farm. After everything don't finish, they will see they there. If the slave, you see the way the slave take good, maybe you don't buy another one. If you look at the way the slave take good to you, if you won't kill her, nobody will ask you. Nah your slave. Now you will feel say, okay, you give the slave freedom. I didn't understand. So you give her freedom so to integrate. One of my friends tell me, say, one woman tell me, say, before your grandmama die, your grandmama get slave. Say if you maybe you dey conceive, your wife dey conceive now, they will go buy, person will go market, go buy slave, come for market, say now that slave, now they just dey buy. So no, what me they explain now? What me they explain? Say who they sell all those slaves? Who bring all those things? Not be Oba Benin. Why the Oba Benin call the talking na be God? God they do this thing. God they say human being. This Oba Benin make it take time, eh?
You know what the British people talk?
Talk, my brother.
You know what the British people talk? You know what the British people talk?
Yes.
You know, say as the Oba country
Hello.
operate where people they run away like that in.
My brother call again. The network they disturb. My brother call from Nigeria, you know. So we need to do history class. You understand? So we do history class. And waiting some of the things we're supposed to do, because all these things we do, we need to buy credits. Sometimes somebody, this my brother is a graduate, you understand my point. So some of our history, we bring them out and teach to buy credit for phone, you know. Now history, we're supposed to discuss about history. Hello. Yes.
You know the British people. As people, you know, say initially when people started to run away.
Yes.
They no chase them as the Oba come the rain with evil. This thing come the rain with evil and when people come the rain, you know, they don't chase them. Now where did Portuguese come? Portuguese come bring firearms, come and other things, and Portuguese they themselves now come they sell slaves. Now they can empower the Oba Benin. So both of them they can go round, they can expand, can they look enter bush, enter forest. All those people don't run away from Benin many years back. They capture them again. They capture their many people they still they run. Now from there, now it can be like say the kingdom can they expand.
Yes.
I don't understand. Now slaves they don't look for up and down. Slave. I don't understand. According to the British people, now two places. Now they from buy and now the Europeans from they buy slaves. in Benin and in Congo. I don't understand. That means along the coast from Lagos to Calabar, now they operate all the IC there. They sell all the slaves there.
Make I correct one place there. If you check the history, it's very clear from the Portuguese side, and the Oba Benin say he get kingdom. Oba Benin, I was very shocked when Oba Benin did say he get kingdom. I was so ashamed. There was never the time Oba Benin have kingdom. The only thing that happened was wait, may I explain? The kingdom that he was say have, he was in search of slaves. That was kingdom. They comes because if you go to the history of in Ogba in Port Harcourt, the king there is Ogba, the Oba of Ogba. The Igbo people imagine say, how do we have Oba? And our Aboriginal people ask, how do we have Oba? Oba of Ogba was a descendant. After our people ran away, the Portuguese equipped them so that they feel they track those people who run away. They were using guns and everything to trace them all the way to Bonny Island. There was a slave camp in Bonny. You know Bonny Island?
I tell you, yes.
In Port Harcourt. Oba Benin was so. Then they call him the bite of Benin.
Those people they operate so.
You see, they call him the bite of Benin because they said them so much. You see, they call him the bite.
2 places. Bite of Benin.
And if you go check out, if you Google them out, if you Google them out now, you will see and say in the history of mankind, the Oba of Benin sold the highest slaves so far in the history of Africa. 15 million documented by the British and the Portuguese.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Now they operate now. No, yes, I can hear you now.
In the history of
in
the history of humanity, Oba Benin sold 15 million slaves. And when I try to go cross-check, I discovered that majority of the people who live in the United States today were sold by the Oba of Benin. Majority were sold. The Portuguese were selling the national there is after the Portuguese go now they do the direct trade. They will go to sell out to the Americans, sell out to the Germans. According to history, in Switzerland and Austria and Germans, they were having slaves, and those slaves, according to one of our sisters, if you still go to Switzerland today, you see them where they moved over Benin for there. They not be moved, the brother from there. They say this is the king that sold the highest slave in the history of Africa. It's there.
I say
this thing is a shame to our people. Say that Oba was supposed to kill him. Like when they kill Saddam. Saddam Hussein they never kill him. They're supposed to carry Oba Benin, tie him for more to make it. Remember our people they come. The day we go set for that Oba, oh, now revolution they stay play. Now revolution don't start.
That way Oba they operate so.
Yes.
I say they say slaves were bought in 2 places along that coast. The bite of Benin, the slaves were bought in Benin and in Congo.
Okay.
Just imagine. That means for that Lagos side to that Calabar side.
Now, Oba.
You understand me? So, nine they operate.
Yes, 9 they operate. It was
they operate all those places where that is the present day River State, Cross River.
Nine.
All those places.
Now go check history. You know what? So these Benin people, those my brother. Me I tell you one thing. Those Benin people, some of them have. They know the. Now you talk about and say the white man say if you want hide something from black man, you go hide. If you go hide them for side book, because you know the read book, you know go read. See what I want to tell you. See the history of Idi and Esige. Our people are so blindfolded for many years. If not be me, we can't come now. They go first, they do go festival. They celebrate their deaths, just like somebody will celebrate saying one die. That in a course. Just look at the years again. According to the history, our history, in those days, those people who ran away, Oba Ewari and all those Oba started going after them. There was a message from Ife. There was, you say, oracle is from Ile Ife. But I'm surprised they denied their fatherland. See, there was a message from Ife in a Yoruba book. It was very clear. The message was very clear that the message says from the oracle, from the Ifa priest, say the Obas must go after the Godomegodos, the people who ran away. They should go after them and kill their hitmen. They should eliminate. Otherwise, those people will grow up again and end their kingdom. So they started going after them. Igala, even though they are rewriting history, they should rewrite it. That's their own business. You see, Igala, Kogi State, our people who ran to that place, this Igede, the Two-Face, Idoma, these are our brothers who ran away. No, when they were running, they met some people, but the people they met were small in population. They mixed up with them, and the language started changing. You understand what I'm saying? So now, Oba Abini started ruling. Oba Abini was not even ruling Kogi State. These kings were paying homage to the Oba. You understand? Because he was going with the support of Ife. You know, Ife was an empire. Yes.
Gala was a vassal.
Yes.
To
Oba.
He was paying tribute to Oba of Benin.
Okay. Do you know what happened then? Can you educate us about what happened in have you read the history of the Indian Yesige War, or I should explain? Have you read it before?
Yes, now where they fought with they went after the attack of Igala. Now something happened, and the attack of Igala said it does not want to, pay tribute to the Oba of the Benin anymore. That they want to be on their own. Then the Benin king, the Oba of Benin, and that went after them, and there was a war between and the Portuguese joined forces with the Oba of Benin against the attack of Igala. But at the end of the day, the Benin and the Portuguese they lost in the war. They lost the war, and that was how the Gala people got their independence.
Let me come in there. Let me tell you something. They will come to Benin now. They will come and be deceiving the Benin people that years ago was a woman, it was a mother for, but they start to lie that she went to war, she just defeated Gala. It's after defeating the Gala, he bring them to Benin, he castrated them, used them as castrated.
My brother,
they are liars.
British people write history. The Portuguese, they get their documented history.
Yes. No, the Benin people are so blind.
No people write the Bible. No human being write the Bible. People have been writing.
Okay, even the Bible.
Right from time memorial. And they have been writers.
Okay, look at one thing, my brother.
From Genesis.
Even when they were coming in the 14th century, they even came with Bible. They have started writing. They were even writing. They even have Bible.
Exactly.
They even have Bible. You see,
what university don't they operate since almost 1,000 years?
What I'm saying today now is that the Oba Benin, see the tactics, the war tactics he used for us. See that the system the Oba Benin is using to look at how the Oba Benin is pressing us. He make us to be poor. How does the Oba make us to be poor? If there is a company in our land that can employ us, the Oba Benin will make sure that we cannot work in that company. and go and bring foreigners to come and occupy that company. By doing all those things, we will not have access to education. We will not have access to school. See, that is what brought problem during the time of Ali. Because Oba Abini was very angry. He never want us to go to school. And Ali brought out a free education. That's why they said that Ali is enemy of the Oba, that they have to sweep Ali. So as Ali was one of the best governor we have ever had in the history of Nigeria, if a man like Ali can become enemy of the Oba, who is me? Just tell me, if Ali can become an enemy of the Oba, Oba, who is me? So therefore, I have nothing to lose. The Oba Abini is an idiot. If Ali was an enemy of Oba.
The kingdom where they find, they no go see. I think that kingdom where they find.
The kingdom of darkness.
Only them, yeah, they will get their kingdom because the Isha people know their history. Isha people know their history. All other tribes around Benin, around for those states, they know the atrocities, where the Obo pass into their ancestors, many centuries ago. So the kingdom that they find, and they don't go see them. Maybe not only them go get their own kingdom there. Maybe not only the palace there. Now even go be kingdom.
And you know what they happen now? See the system, see the logic what they do for Benin now. You know.
See the kingdom.
You know the logic what they do now. See the system where they do now. You see, they come pour fear for people body, impoverish them, so that maybe they run come for house. If you go to a village within a village, the house within that village not reach 12 or 14 houses. If you go all those houses, people within the village, majority of them don't run come for the village. They will come say na winch, now they worry this one. I'm the native doctor, they say na winch. Then Oba Abini will come send him brother go the village, and I be priest. Even though no juju for the village, they will just automatically overnight. They just Oba Abini will make sure one name. Now look, say they put out for the village, say I be priests. See that village, Oba Abini brother will go Lagos, go carry Yoruba man come or expert. These people come say maybe they come buy land. These people come on behalf of government, not even our government, they lack many things. I get many information. I have to work with our government because I'm going to court on Friday now because they give me people make I come court. I'm going to explain because this thing is very bad. Our people are running away. When I talk, they go write petition against me. They write my phone number, they write petition against my number. Wait, my brother, they write petition against my number. They write petition against me. They write petition against many petitions against me, almost about 5. Both courts, both police station, both my woman. Waiting. Say we will not fit talk. This is a revolution. And it must come to pass. I just imagine for Europe.
And the Jews, they get their history. The Spanish, they get their history. The Americans get their history. The Scottish, they get their history. The Dutch, they get everybody get the history. Why are you denying a particular people of their history? Somebody is coming out now to teach the people their history, and then you are against the person. Why? You want the people to remain perpetually in darkness? It's not so now. It's not possible now. Is there any crime teaching history? Is there any law that somebody should not teach history in many parts of the world?
And something that is
why should a particular persons be denied their history?
You see, what surprised me when I saw the paper from the court, I was so surprised. You know, but it don't baffle me because people like us, because since the very day, I remember my brother, that very day when Iyure compromise with me, say they give me 1 million plus 30, that is every money 31 million. When I refused the offer, the next day, then they go catch my father. That very night, now they send chiefs and talks go my father village. The money, because I refuse money. But I want to tell the Oba Abini, what am I going to do with 31 million? What some people say take. What am I going to do with 31 million when our people are dying in suffering? Oba Abini is not our governor, but he is now acting as governor. I don't know what is going on.
Made the right petition. Tell the waiter will tell you, the Igbo people, tell them, may them go back to their history books.
And I court. I will present. Yes. I will present everything before the court that day, because on the 22, on the 22, I they go court.
Ask the Portuguese. They should go ask the Portuguese.
No,
these things are documented.
It's too much, because this man has been driving us away from home. I want to stand before the courts and tell the court that this is the reason. If you check the population of the asylum seeker from West Africa, Edo State is number 1. And I want to tell I stand before the court and tell the court that Edo State is the 6th richest state in Nigeria. So the reason I want to help the government. I'm even helping the European Union. The Oba Abini have a fraud. My brother, wait. The Oba Abini have a fraud organization, which is called, what they call the organization was Obaiwai Foundation, to fraud money from the European Union, fraud money from international community. So I have a lot of things. I'm going to prepare my defense before the internet, because Germany is number 1 world in Europe. So see, the more they are pushing me to the war. You understand what I mean? Because they are pushing me to the war. I'm going to explain. I want to beg the court to, yes, I want to work with the government of the European Union to help our people from coming to Europe and let the Oba Abini be removed. That is the only way that we can have peace. Speak.
You will let them know, say, apart from the job, apart from not allowing the youth to job, you will let them know, say, in the use juju, the pursue people come up for the community. You will bring all those videos out.
You not trust me.
Videos. You will say
I get pictures and everything. Yes.
People are afraid. They are running away. You understand that? Let them know that not that our people are migrating. They are escaping. They are escaping from home. Not that they are migrating and are dying in the Mediterranean Sea. They are escaping. Let them know, say, no use the word migration. You use the word escape. They are escaping.
And I still have a lot of things to show to the European, the court that day. Like in the 21st century, where slavery have been abolished 200 years ago, the Oba Abini possess slaves. And when I speak against this, they say they want to kill me. They even went ahead to go and kidnap my father and take my father to take oaths. What is the meaning of all this? They're not saying that I am an enemy of Oba. What do you do is Oba? This Oba is a cocaine addict. I'm going to refer to the court to go and investigate the atrocity the Oba Abini committed when he was in Italy. The case file is there, and the Italian government are aware of it. They can Google it and check it online. Their security system, all the atrocity the Oba Abini committed is there. I'm going to refer the court to check what the Oba Abini did in Italy, and I want to refer to the court that the Oba Abini is a junkie. And it's so very influential. He's even proud in that is the head of what do you call this court? A confraternity, black ass. When you talk, these are the people, the Tony Kabaka, they carry out the execution. A lot of things is going on in our land. Killing our people, they are even scared. When they come here, they will come on the line that it's Boko Haram that drive them away. Why these people are making a very great mistake? It is the Oba Abini who is causing the mass exodus of our people. I want to refer the court to go and check right from our history. People have been running away. This is an historical thing. Because I came out to teach our history. They started blackmailing me. Our people loves me. They should go and look at my video on the YouTube. Go and look. People who like my page and look at people who are engaged. Any video I make, sometimes I have 224 people like. They will have 16 engaged. What I'm doing, the people love me. If what I'm doing is bad, the people will press what they call bad. They will not press like. You understand what I'm doing? So what I'm saying. So let us go to the side. Tell us about some of the history about what you sent today and what you read. Waiting the history talk and what you read for inside concerning the Benin.
Well, the Benin, according to history, they say they are from the success of the Benin is attributed to Ife. You understand now?
Yes.
Saying the Benin people, the Oba is from Ife.
Okay.
You understand? Is the son of Oramia.
Okay.
From Ife. You understand?
Yes.
So it was the success of the success of Eweka the first is attributed to Ife. Na Ife na Ife empower and always they empower all the Obas of Benin. So the Obas of Benin, they pay tribute to Ife.
Okay.
So I don't know how. And there's something I also want to say. I want to state. Something I want to say. If you go to Yoruba land, I've traveled almost around Yoruba land. I double Yoruba land. You will never see a Yoruba man hearing a Benin name. You will never see a Yoruba man hearing a Benin name.
Good name.
But when you come to Benin,
yes.
Yes. You will never see a Yoruba man hearing an Edo name. You understand? Bearing maybe Isha name or Akrema name or maybe
Ijo name.
No, or maybe Benin name or Ijo name. No, you will never see a Yoruba man bearing an Edo name. But when you come to Edo, when you come to Benin, you see a Benin man hearing a Yoruba name. That means the Yoruba people had influence over the Benin people. I don't understand.
Yes.
That means the Yoruba people, that means the Benin came from Yoruba.
Yes. That's what the job man said the other day.
Not that you give to.
That's what the job man said.
That is a wrong concept. The Yoruba never came from Benin. Okay. The Benin came from Yoruba.
Yes.
If you go to Benin, then you see traces of Yoruba art and culture. Traces of Yoruba art and culture. But when you go to Ife or you go to any part of Yoruba land, you will never see any traces of Igodomigodo art and culture. You never see any traces at all.
You see, these people going to deceive themselves. If you go to Benin now, the whole juju you see there, Olukun, Sango, Romila, all of them are all from Yoruba. This is not our, what they meet in our land. They cover everything up and bring their own civilization. They impose their civilization on us to invasion.
That boy with the right fake history, so where they go on air again, that guy should be very, very careful. He should be warned. Okay. He's a small boy. Make you not allow the ancestors. You know, make you know incur the wrath of the ancestors because he's a small boy. These are traditional issues. He should still.
My brother, hello.
We should be careful, eh?
I want play with you, job people talk. I want play with, for Udo. Now they call. Now Romi and follow come. The job people do. I want play am for video. Cut am for that. I make I play. I make they see what the job people talk. Just cut, may I show something.
Okay.
My brothers and my sister, more see wetin the Ijaw people talk concerning Benin. We are not Benin people. The Benin people migrated from Ile-Ife. So they are now imposing their names on us, calling us Benin. They are calling that small boy is saying the name is Benin is pageantry, giving a very different English to confuse those illiterates to believe them. What is say Ubini? We don't have Ubini. What we have in our line is Ogie. Our people who run away, they see beard it's Ogie, Ovi, Obi, Eze, Igwe. These are our titles. We don't have this thing they are imposing on us. And the Ijaw people said it. They migrated from Ile-Ife. They say bear the Yoruba name, Oni Edigi, Balogun, what do you call them their name? Balogun, Oni, Ero, Ogefa, Ifa, what do you call that one? Iyama. A lot of them, they are from there. They're not imposing. We are not. They just want to silence us forever. What is the meaning of this? Let's see what our Ijaw brother was saying. We are the owner of the land.
The Okobo Kingdom and all other Ijaw-speaking kingdoms of Edo State are peace-loving people. We are peace-loving. We are not at war with anybody, but don't dare us. We are peace-loving people by their law-abiding disposition, which, with regards to the rule of law, knowing the importance of peaceful coexistence with their neighbors, our refutation of the false claims and expansion tendencies of the Oba of Benin and the Benin Kingdom should not be seen as joining issues over what ordinarily could have been termed frivolities of twisted minds, or dignifying a roguish and bullish attempt to falsify, subjugate, and culturally appropriate ownership of our land, since the historical truth of our Aboriginal status is a well-documented and settled issue.
Yes, God bless you, sir. Issue. Thank you, sir. You are right, sir. God bless you.
Lies often repeated over time without being countered by the unyielding truth assumes a monstrous life of its own, but tend to occupy a short space in the cultural, social, and political fabric of a nation and become a morass with sometimes devastating consequences. The Ijaws of Edo State were in the land you presently claim as yours. You were settled by the Ijaws at a village called Udo. Your first settlement. Presently still called same. The name has not changed.
You see waiting our Ijaw brother talk now. Say when Oromiyan come, they settled at a place called Udo. Him and his groups where they want to come fight war. And there was a war there. They met us in our land. We are the Aborigine. I am an Aborigine. This is my fatherland. How can the Oba be telling me I'm an enemy of my own land, where I come from? Me telling it to Mexico that he should not come to his father's land, my ancestral land. Look at what is going on. The foreigner, an alien, telling us that we cannot come to our land again. So, who is going to accept that rubbish, that badadash or bullshit? And they tell me not to talk. My land, my ancestral home, where my father come from, where my great-great-father come from, where my great-great-great-grandmother originated from. Says you want to make us as fools for all the days of our life? And our people live in America, they don't talk, they are just looking. And these are people who are supposed to stand up. You live in a country that rule the world, the country that stand for their rights, the country that preach freedom, and you are a slave. You cannot even talk. You say you live in America. It's not a shame. You are ashamed of yourself. You are ashamed of yourself and your generation unborn. You should be ashamed of yourself, our brothers who live in America. Not all. I saw one of our brothers who live in California. The other day he said, "Oh, brother, God bless you." He said, "I will give you 100 euro. Why am I doing this money for? This money is to enhance our movements. What are we fighting for? Our people are running away from homes. Come to Italy. Our brothers are beggars. Some of them, our sisters, are doing the work of prostitution. Just like a woman. I have a woman in my heart at home. We're supposed to sleep together. My woman I will look after my child. My woman will go and make prostitution to pay for house, to eat, to dress. Is that how we're supposed to live? The woman is not selling her dignity. According to Whitney Houston, he said, no matter what they take from me, they can't take my dignity. The Oba Benin is not taking our dignity away freely like that. The Oba Benin is defrauding us by coming out with Obayewari Foundation, by defrauding the European Union. It's uncalled for. It's bad. One of our brothers who live in the United States of America said, "Oh, he will be supporting." He said he will be supporting us. What do we need this support for? Why are we happy the way we live? We are living like what do you call animals. The animals is even better than us. Are we the only people in Africa? We're talking about Nigeria. We have the Jaws, we have the Shekiris, we have the Akwa Ibons, we have the Benues, the TV, we have the Jekuns. You will see them coming out on social media insulting Buhari. I'm not saying you should not insult Buhari. People insult Donald Trump, but you are a fool. Before you are even insulting, you cannot even look at your home. Our brother live in the United States and the United Kingdom. One of our mommies supporting me. And one of our brother also supporting me. I know what I'm doing today. I am doing the right thing. We are slaves. Slaves have been abolished for more than 200 years ago. And the Oba of Benin in the whole of Nigeria, it is only the Oba Owaye of Benin that still have a lot of slaves in his palace. And international community they are not aware. And I come out today that these things have to stop. If the Oba didn't want to have slaves, he should use his own children as slaves. If he wants to work, he should go to a job agency to go and hire people to work for him. Why enslaving our aborigine? Why enslaving our people? We have pastors. They are all after their frauds, money. They deceive people to come to heaven. When you are sick, they tell you don't go to hospital. That if you go to hospital, you will die. Just come and take prayer. People like the Martin Luther King was a pastor who fight for the freedom of the African America, the Black Americans. They are putting fear on us. Look at Obdi Murphy, who don't have job. Look at as big as Eddie Murphy. He don't even have job. He went to Upper Palace to go and drink whatever he drink. Coming back, say he want to fight me. Let me tell you something. I, for one, I swear with my generation and with my life, I will die for my people. We need to be free. Our people need to stop coming to Europe to make prostitution. The oil we have in Edo State and the resources from our state and the companies in our state, they have to empower our people. They are saying they want to create jobs. We don't even need more jobs. We have jobs. We have NEPA office. We have a NEPA office If you go to Ekpoma, they have NEPA office. Employ our people over there. Remove those 90% of the staffs. Keep the Asians. We have companies in our states that can can absorb us. If you go to Presco, you have a lot of people. They are all not from Edo State. We have our people who are graduates. They don't take us. Instead of this, they go and empower people like the Tony Kabaka, who the history says they are not from our land, to oppress us. I want to say it today, fear without favor. I love my land. The Oba Abini, I dare you. You don't have right to banish me from my land. You are not the governor of my state. You are not the president of Nigeria. You are not a court of law. You are stupid. And I want to say it without fear or favor today that we are coming to take what belongs to us. Oba Abini, you are going to be the last Oba. You will fall. The Bible says the Egyptian you see today, you shall see them no more. You've been putting fear on our people, bringing out shrine to deceive people, to put fear on people. I came out to look at people who are challenging me. Look at Maleke. Maleke who is sick. Sanibobian, smoke Igbo every day. Maleke, if you were a good person, why Oba Abini? Why can't you marry the first daughter of Oba Ikoyemen? That one Oba Abini was sleeping. The proofs are all there. You were sleeping with Oba Abini first daughter Ikoyemen. At the end of the day, now look at you, are useless. Coming to London, you're taking pictures with women so that they can give you a Maleke take 50 pounds. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Is that how you should live? After they give 50 pounds, you go and look for where they say Igbo to smoke Igbo. So my people, what I mean today, Eddie Murphy, I want to tell you, you are an illiterate. I think it is time you have to come to me and say sorry. You have offended me, but I have declared myself today as the leader of Igodomigodo. You must come and make live video and say sorry to me. I'm giving you 3 weeks, 21 days. You need to do it. Just come and make live video and say, oh, my brother, Uyi Murphy. Or you add a dope to my name, so I'm sorry. You say, Baba, lawyer. You say, I'll be okay. You say, I shall forgive you. You have no choice. You and if people should come to my camp. We are accepting people. Eddie Murphy, come to my camp. Even if you come, we want more. You are my brother. So you are being used. You want to go and take chips and title in our palace. Because of this bid, they sell out for markets. Come to my camp. It's just go and buy. If you have 10,000, 20,000 naira, you buy all those bids. Put. I'm giving you an olive branch. You have no choice. Come and support me. Let us remove that pharaoh. They have looked at it that you have voice. They call you and beg you because when you join me, everything is scattered. They know you have voice. That is why they call you Eddie Murphy. You are being manipulated, Eddie Murphy. I give you 21 days. Even though I have court case on Friday, there's no problem. Eddie Murphy, I wanted to come and make a live video and say yes. Ogiso, I talk by here, I say yes, carry on, man. You know? I'll be a work and then I'll say yes. Don't be used, Eddie Murphy. They will use you and dump you. Go and check the histories of those Obas. In those days, Obayewa will use you and kill you. Yeah, use me. So, Eddie Murphy, what are you going to gain from Oba? You have a lot to gain from me. I'm going to empower you, Eddie Murphy. I will help you. You know I'm a very good man, Eddie Murphy. Join me and let us remove this recalcitrant Oba Obini. This is our land. Are you not ashamed, Eddie Murphy, going to the Oba Palace and be saying Oba talk by what are you going to gain from the Oba? The Oba Obini will come and use you to swear another juju again. What they do in Oba Palace, when you go to Oba Palace, they will naked you. Then you want to become a chief. They don't pay you salary. They don't pay you salary. They will go and bring all those shrines. Ogunba, Orumila, different type of juju. They have the one they call, I don't know how to call the name. That one they use for the robots. They will use you to go and swear all those juju after you have finished swearing. And this swear is very simple. If you see anywhere they talk about the Oba, you don't talk. You and your children will die. And from today go, you are a slave and you and your children. If you refuse, you are not a slave, you and your children will die. He will swear another oath again that from today, what are the steps they took? You and your children, if you and if Oba didn't tell you to do something, if you refuse, you and your children will die. If Oba didn't say, go and bring your wife for him to fuck, or bring your wife Oba. If you refuse to do it, you and your children will die. At the end of the day, after becoming chief in Oba Palace, what do you have to gain? Nothing. Is Oba Bini giving you salary every month? They give Oba Bini 10 million. How much Oba Bini is going to pay? Pay nothing. But Ed Murphy, I want to make a public live video within 21 days and say sorry to me. 21 days. You have nothing to gain from the Oba Bini. You have a lot to gain from me. I will help you because you are here in Germany. You don't work. You are home. You are a liability to the states, and you make noise every day in social media. Blah 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 blah. You don't work. You know, folks, we live in the Western world. Or the Murphy have almost about 5-6 children. You don't work. Go and tell the government that it's a have problem. You don't have any problem, but you have problem. You dance every day. You dance. Yeah, but you have power to dance, but you don't have power to work. Is that how you're supposed to live? You make a live video, you wait for people to give you money. If you go to Eddie Murphy's house, smelly place where people are coming like this, go to toilets, all we are smell. Eddie Murphy, I'm telling you the truth. I don't hate you, you know. You are like a prodigal son, you know, like the story of the prodigal son, Eddie Murphy. That's what you are. A prodigal son, say make your papa come, make them share the property, they share the property. So he want to go on his own. Later, come back again. Eddie Murphy, come back to me. Come back to me. You have no choice. I will help you. What Jesus Christ tell Peter? I mean, it was Peter in the Bible. I don't know. I will make you fishers of men, fishers of men, fishers of men. I will make you fishers of men if you follow me. So, you know, since you have been saying you will kill, you will do this, I don't even swear for you because I know you. When they were stoning Jesus Christ, he said, forgive them according to the Bible. Say they don't know what they are doing. You are being brainwashed. You came out the other time to say truth, but today you are not dancing like Pepe. But I will still absorb you as a prodigal son. I give you 21 days to come and beg. Going to court will not push me. I will go to court on Friday. But I don't want to tell the whole world the place. And they know the place, none of them will go and wait for me. But they will not fight over the whole make noise. Hey, make a face. If they cast about me, hey, make a face. Maybe if I ever talk and they don't feel like that, they enter the police, everybody did it. But I don't want stain, you know, I don't want stain. But what I'm saying today is that even the Ijaw people they met in Udo have said it, that they met them in Udo. When I'm here, what do I Udo? If you Ijaw, or why they say that they can't get words. When they take time, eh? Make I play the video before anybody call.
Of the Oba of Benin and the Benin Kingdom should not be. The Okobo Kingdom and all other Ijaw-speaking kingdoms of Edo State are peace-loving people. We are peace-loving. We are not at war with anybody, but don't dare us.
Yes.
We are peace-loving people by their law-abiding disposition with regards to the rule of law, knowing the importance of peaceful coexistence with their neighbors, our refutation of the false claims and expansion tendencies of the Oba of Benin and the Benin Kingdom should not be seen as joining issues over what ordinarily could have been termed frivolities of twisted minds. or dignifying a roguish and bullish attempt to falsify, subjugate, and culturally appropriate ownership of our land, since the historical truth of our Aboriginal status is a well-documented and settled issue. Documented, settled issue. Lies often repeated over time without being countered by the unyielding truth assumes a monstrous life of its own, but tend to occupy a short space in the cultural, social, and political fabric of a nation and become a morass with sometimes devastating consequences. The Jaws of Edo State were in the land you presently claim as yours. You were settled by the Jaws at a village called Udo. Your first settlement. Presently still called same. The name has not changed. We witnessed the invitation you extended to the Oni of Ife to bring one of his sons by name Oramia to settle the internal crisis that engulfed the entire environment due to the influx of the Benin to our land. The original name of the land presently called Benin is Adobo or Igodomigodo, meaning the key to the kingdom in Ijo language. Oramia, in anger after failed attempts to reconcile the Aborigines and the Ife settlers at Udo, village called the land Ile Ibinu, before his departure back to Ile-Ife. The Jaws of Okomu, Olediama, Egbema, Fropa, and Baran clans of Edo State are not quick to forget about the relationship that has existed between the Benin kingdom and the ancestral home of Ile-Ife. This was evidenced by the practice of the Benin people of Edo State taking the bodies of their late Obas back to Ile-Ife for burial. Is it a lie?
Una yeramo. But I don't hear what our brother talk. He said the Jaws. See, let me explain what he talk about. He said the Jaws they will not forget when the Oba Benin die. How did they take the body, that is the head, they go Ile-Ife for burial. He asked, is it a lie? Now a German I talk and so. See, the name of the land was called Igodomigodo. This is an what we all have foreseen now. I don't understand. Me, we talk now, they say, I be Igbo, I be Ijo. But thank God, when I go carry my father come that day, my father not be Ijo. My father not be Igbo. But I claim and say I be Ijo, I be Igbo because our blood and DNA inside. If you carry a boy man or Aba man cut in blood, go check DNA, take my head, go take it, go check DNA. Wait, 99% of my blood dey inside from Aba. Go for Bayelsa, Sagbama, go check all those their bloods. You know, they see the way the party, look the man head, look how he be. The man not resemble us, he not resemble our village, our papa. Now the same, they come meet us from our land. They came from Ile-Ife. He say, this thing have been existing. They go meet all these things. Why are you denying all those things? Ha! I just tired.
Origins and the Ife settlers at Udo, village called the land Ile Ibinu, before his departure back to Ile-Ife. The Jaws of Okomu, Olediama, Egbema, Fropa, and Baran clans of Edo State are not quick to forget about the relationship that has existed between the Benin kingdom and the ancestral home of Ile-Ife. This was evidenced by the practice of the Benin people of Edo State taking the bodies of their late Obas back to Ile-Ife for burial. Is it a lie? The word Ikimu, corrupted by the British to Okomu, is an Ijo word meaning the roots. Regrettable to state that with the huge economic contribution from the natural resources, the Okomu kingdom is natural resources of the Okomu kingdom to the coffers of the Edo State government. The latter has not found it fit to locate basic infrastructures in Okomu land. It will surprise the general public to note that the most token of government responsibility education is completely absent. As there are no primary and secondary schools, there is no link road to the outside world in Okomo Kingdom. My pressman, let me tell you, we have just on our own organized a secondary school. We hired teachers. We pay from our purse to teach our students so that we will not remain illiterate. Where else has this happened in Nigeria as a whole? But as Okomo peace-loving people, they take us for right. They take us for granted. They want to cage us educationally. They want to cage us politically. They want to cage us economically. And they want to cage our future, which we are saying no. Hands up! Yeah! We are saying no to this. This is the cruise of this press conference. Very close to us. Odigi, very close to us. Small villages, not more than 40 houses. They have their own king. Then why must that of the Jaws of Okomo Olodiama be a different thing? That they want to strangulate us and just to call dog a bad name to hang it. But history will tell. At this junction, it is important to note that the Perez, kings of the Ijaw nation, are neither elected nor by inheritance, but through divine selection by the national gods of the Ijaw nation. They are both spiritual and political in their sovereign dispensation. That is why when a king in Ijaw land pronounces a curse on you, you are cursed. Unfortunately, through the economic and political marginalization of the Ijaws, there is an attempt to demean our monarchs and deny us our aboriginal rights of ownership. We are ready to defend with the last drop of our blood, our kingdoms and our kings. Okomo Kingdom in Edo State, like all the other Ijaw kingdoms in the state, has suffered serious political marginalization. Successive governments of Edo State and the Oba of Benin have orchestrated clandestine moves to legislate on traditional institutions matters with a view to subjugate and to coerce the Ijaw cunningly and forcefully, and thereby reducing them into second-class citizens through the enactments of laws that are obnoxious and negate democratic and plural society. The Ijaws in Edo State are balkanized into different wards. For instance, where there are large Ijaw communities and population.
You see, everybody is complaining. See, just look at what our Ijaw brothers are saying now. Everything is truth. When the Oba Benin, they came from Ile-Ife. They are the Benins. I am not a Benin man. I am only Orioma man. I am not a Benin man. I am an Igodo. This is my aborigine. I am an aborigine of my land. Oba Benin came to my village and said he wants to sell my village. I protested. Nobody listened until I went to a lawyer. I said they should take the matter to court. Oba Benin doesn't host my village. What is the meaning of all this? Oba Benin is killing us. And people are saying, quiet is so bad up there. What is the foolishness of our people? Look at Skimia. Say foolish. People you say, oh, carry on. Don't call me and call me, tell me carry on. Don't stop that nonsense. Look at Skimia. Speak and praise me and say, yeah, this man is a hero. He's a great man. He was celebrating me as an icon, a living legend. Automatically, one of them just take the voice record. Why are you people so scared? We still live in the 21st century. Democracy is a government of the people. You still live in fear of Oba, in a dirty Oba. Look at me, look at the clothes I'm wearing. I should want to put dirty clothes on my body and say it's a swag. This is a man who went to school in America. A man who went to school in America, look at the way he dressed. He's still putting those stupid clothes on. And people are still celebrating. But shut up your mouth and stop that rubbish. Is that how to dress? Dirty man. He come down, sit down like this. Now he's not even getting up. And the other day, anytime anybody come to my palace, he will sit down. He don't get up. The other day when Osibajo come, I was very surprised about him. Get up. Because he's watching my program. He's learning from me. Am I lying? I was watching him when the governor came. He stand up with the governor, a dwarf, a short man. I'm not trying to say the short people are dwarf. This is an idiot. I'm proud to say what I'm saying today. And I've said in the name of God, I am ready to lose my life to make sure our people are set free from the hands of King Pharaoh. It's enough. Look at Ijo communities today in Okumu. When they bring this welfareism package, go to Okumu today, the Ijo people are now benefiting. They are working. They have welfare package, the millions of naira the Okumu bring, even when they even share the money among the communities. But the money that come to our side, the Oba Abini, is to only him alone and his brother, the dukes. They will silence all those money, and you still come out to come and praise the Oba Abini. Our God will destroy you and your generation. Because if you don't like our land, get out away from that land. We are the army of Igodo Migodo. We are coming out with a new platform, and I said it with my blood. I am not scared. I am ready to descend to the Niger Delta to form my own groups, our groups, to take on these men. When we strike, he will look for us. I am ready to go. I am not going to Benin Soba, come catch me. No, I am going to Nigeria. I am not going to Benin. I'm going to the Niger Delta area to organize a hit squad until the government have to call for amnesty. This is the best way. We are not going to kill Fulani or kill Yoruba or kill anybody. We will concentrate on the family of the Yoruba to make sure that we hit the target. We will hit like 3 targets. The Yoruba will be here. In short, he will run away from that place. You think people like us, you can come out and bring those juju to come and be intimidating us? Are you stupid? In the 21st century, you are bringing juju out. You must be a madman. Who do you want to kill? You see, the history have explained that we have killed millions of our people. Millions. You're not talking about 100,000, 200,000. You kill millions. You kill the Igbos. You sow them. You destroy their generations. You were ruling the evil paradise. The paradise of Satan. From Lagos. You say you rule. You didn't even rule anybody. You were taking their children for human slaves, selling them to the Portuguese, then take them to Brazil, America, Switzerland, Spain. You sold them to a lot of countries, and you still stay today saying that you are God punish you. Which ancestor? You are not my ancestor. God forbid. So, you see, I'll be facing some little challenges, but I don't. I say, in that way, say this is a letter. I will not show it. This is a letter. This letter was sent to me by the special office saying that the children, I'm not the owner of my children. That is a petition. I have 2 children. He said, these are not my children. He wrote a petition against me that. Just imagine someone who have 2 children. That today is not his 2 children. That somebody wrote a petition against me. I just look at these people. My children are not the owner of my children. They said I paid thousands of. Where can I have these thousands to pay for this for my children? They are going to buy my children. Can you buy children? They didn't say children in Europe. These are my DNA children, biological children. They're trying to bring me down because I refuse to collect bribe. So therefore, they want to. Imagine the other. This is the other letter. You can see. I don't want to show the. I don't want to show the. This is. I don't want people to know my lawyer. You can see some of the writing. This is from court. This is from court. I have to appear before court on the 22. On the 22 of November, time is 11 o'clock. This is 2. Then we are going through this process. And this is the other letter. My woman is invited to appear before the criminal police. It's like also detective police. You see, why, you know, I am a man you will love to hate. You see, they are bringing all those things. That's why sometimes I call my people that the more they continue to attack me, the more I begin to go closer. The government very soon will recognize my work. They are pushing me closer to international community. So they are pushing me closer to the light. But look at the people we're fighting for. They are so even call somebody, oh my brother, let us help you. There's $20 a month, there's $10. What are we going to do this morning? Information is power. We need to put more pressure on the international community. Anytime I write letter to international community, I'm bringing up my point that Yoruba Benin is the main man problem we have. And the international community are so worried about this mass migration. I am not saying they should return people home. I am not fighting for people returning people home. But I want the international community to know the reason why people are running away. We are going to extinction. If you go to our village today, Fulani, Amsa Fulani are the majority in our village. One day they will just execute people and kill everybody away. And even kill this bastard about Benin because this thing cannot continue to reign. Okay, now I want to say something. Even our Ijaw brothers, they are all well. They are all are well. If you go to Bayelsa State, go and look at the language they speak. Some of them speak Ishan language combination with mixture with Urhobo language. Some people speak Isoko language mixture with Igala language. The thing is mixed up. You will go to Bayelsa State, you will be surprised. See different language, just mixed together. Go to Bayelsa and check and look at their languages. These are our brothers. And they are testifying to it, they run away. Call anybody from Ukwani, they will tell you they run away. Call somebody from Esako, they run away. Everybody all run away, they say they run from a wicked Oba. We are selling us into slavery, using us for human sacrifice, and you still there today, still driving us away from our home. What do you mean? Instead of Eddie Murphy to join me, instead of Yuri to join me, Yuri simply trying to connive with the Oba to send me out to my early grave so that I will go and negotiate with Oba. If we are ready for negotiation, I'm ready to negotiate with Pharaoh. Moses negotiated the freedom of their people with King Pharaoh. I'm ready. But it have to be on a gentleman agreement. Our people must be free. We have to be free. And Murphy, you have to be ashamed of yourself. I am telling you, 21 days, come out and say, oh, Baba, Ogiso Atokbe, say it. You and Ivenive, you have a lot of time to do that. You come out, you say you will kill me, you will do this, but I look at you. Say 5 shots, could they drop me? I take it and smile. You cannot do me nothing because I am on the truth side. I am strong, I am healthy. Very strong and very healthy. When it comes to spiritual, I have a water from the river. I use that water to clean my face. That is anything I want to do. I go to my fridge, take my water. Nobody come to my house, but you cannot. You can't even come. It's not easy. It's not easy. So that is it. So thank you, my brothers. I love you so much. And you know, he said, don't let the pressure keep you panic. Don't you ever let the pressure keep you panic, because when things don't work the way you plan it, you are always dreaming of, you know, riches. And opposition are making the difference. Say when you plan, oh, today, if I just be 20 years, I will just go read law. If I don't finish, no, I will be pilot. From that pilot, I will just buy a plane. I will just do this one. So when things don't work the way you plan it, you don't plan out. I don't 35 years. I don't buy plane. I don't be like that. and opposition making a difference. People not gonna start the same relay. Now we're start for the same line. Say you come the back now. Say opposition making a difference. That one we're gonna start. You can't surprise that one a custom officer. And you are just, what can I do? Yeah. Opposition making a difference. You know? So what am I trying to say? I'm speaking in the parable proverb. You see, since the day I started making this move, people ask me, I don't even have fear to talk to you about my chest, my power. I don't look like, great, remind me, giant, David, bold, strong, gigantic. Yes, we must be set free because Upper Benin, they don't have anything doing in the palace to use people to take oaths. Either they use anybody to take oaths, they can't drink that air water they drink, or they're going to sell people villages. That is what is going on now. These are what the government have to do. Bound your head, bound those bastards. What is the meaning of all this? Oh, now, do you know what they sell now? Now, land, now they sell, now they mans. Now, no get the sell land. Now, the other land, now God will punish all of us. They said our land. That is our ancestor. That is the only hope we have in our generation, our children. When they sell and they spoil this, now God will punish you now. Government is coming for you people. You think how we will live forever? Selling our land with life after death. Are you crazy? No, go sell all this land, come out, and they will now say Obaseki not tie the roads. You know, can't tie the road for now. Now so they take this sell land. Now so they say my village was so developed. I come, come say. Now they get sense now. So we are saying the government also come in this process because it's too much. We want a government that can make a difference in our society. Job Abini, your own is finished. I am coming for you. Even though you like carry me go 58 court cases. My woman is behind me, beside me. God Almighty is with me. My ancestors and the gods of our land are all with me. Nobody is sick. My woman sleep, my wife sleep. Everybody will sleep. Then me too, I will go and sleep. I will wake up, nothing happen. People have answered. This is not December, that is the deadline. We are in November now. We are waiting for December for the deadline. Make I die. If me not can't die for that December, that's why that guy called me that day. Say now December now be the deadline. They don't go do the juju. We wait. Okay. If you now say maybe you don't put that for neck. You put it. Say, my brother, more than they put that for neck. Always see. I agree with you, sir. You call me before I did online that time. You know, say I did line. You I did. I see the online now. I see. I see I did on live, but I just put the phone for ear. I want to come on for online. I say make I think say maybe you know say I did online. I put on for ear. Go watch now. Soon come on. Maybe like 10 minutes time. Make I talk so if I come on. I did on live now. Okay, thank you. The two. YouTube now be the best. Thank you. Hello? If you dey call before, make up you know say I did online. I did on live now. One come out, now let me call you again. Okay, contribute now before we come out. That time I dey talk.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
My brothers and sisters, good evening.
Good evening, my brother.
So, Oba of Benin, he already know say he from Ile-Ife. So he called Eddie Murphy to give Eddie Murphy title because make Eddie Murphy, you know, Eddie Murphy gave power for social media. So that people see they listen to them.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, yes.
And
Yes.
people see they listen to them.
Yes.
That's why he call him. That's why he call him to evil palace. He carry for the movie mind. That water the movie. This is drink na ever water. This is that one na ever water. That one na evil water. That
Yes.
water where the movie they don't be ever water. The movie get from that water don't be ever water. See, I think see Oba this advice is for you. When you supposed to fail negotiate with Ogiso, you're supposed to negotiate with Ogiso at the beginning. Say okay, Ogiso. No wahala. Since you say if you are from Ile-Ife, you want to go back to your place, but now, as they go court, a lot of proof they come. Now Oba need to be investigated.
Yes.
Another one investigate this Oba where, and that country you say they go so Oba is going down. Oba they go down. Oba now down. Oba they go. He must leave that land. That one are months. Slavery now Oba. Drug addict now Oba.
Yes.
Rapist now him. Evil and God, what if you want them again? My advice for Eddie Murphy, as he just comes off a easy head, come back, make it not to say free. It's not a free man. Because if he mission when he carry come back from Germany, he will never succeed.
So
And those debts, when we say Eddie Murphy, they threaten Ogiso. We will see what will happen to his life.
no be
Let me see what will happen to in your life.
Yes.
If you know that, you know, say a stroke now will cash out.
so
I'm not sure for this morning. Now my prayer for this early morning. Now my
I don't know,
if you know that,
he have no choice. I give her 21 days. Make he and I mean the Murphy, Yuri, what do you call it, that one?
Eddie Murphy, Iyuri, and Ivenivie.
Me they come say okay, so I thought I give the 21 days. Me they call me public apology because they have no
They must give
choice.
that apology.
They have
They
no
must give
choice.
that apology.
Yes.
They must give that apology.
Yes.
That apology now must.
Yes.
That 21 days is even too big for that. But as you give that 21 days,
Yes.
we take them like that, and they must apologize to you.
Yes. They have no
And if they want
choice.
to apologize, they
Yes.
don't need to call your name. They need to call you Ogiso because you are our leader.
Yes.
Ogiso Atope.
Yes.
He said.
And then the Murphy,
Ogiso Atope. He said 3 times.
the Murphy,
You need to make that.
wait, my brother. The Murphy, between now and 3 weeks time, you have a lot of time now between December. You come make live video. You come tell me say, sorry, Baba, because I do get say sorry, Giso. So this is what I did do before. Na evil work, na devil work. You come back and make I forgive you. After you don't see do that one, after you don't make live video, then you come still, then I'll come follow you go court. I'll come pardon you, say I'll tell government say make they leave am, when they forget. You understand? So that one proper. Even if you want me to get peace for your life, you come out, come make live video. You come say so I talk where people will say say you come. Who do you know motor? You use your mouth. Take a motor. You cut us say so I talk where. Yes.
Yeah, I beg because if the ring is already finished, she already finished.
I know if you forgive her because she dey fall more. I'm going to be close to her now.
Even
She dey fall more into deep every day. Na me, the you know say that day I pray for her. I come out, I pray for her, I blow her. You know say people like us, we are God sent. You know, it's like since that day I pray for Ivinivi, even since that day I play that audio come out, Ivinivi life can never be the same. To the extent, see what Ivinivi even do of recent again. I don't let the talk concerning Ivinivi again. You know what she do of recent, The situation she did for Salzburg, which she did for Salzburg. As she come first, no, listen, not because they listen. She not did for Salzburg again, just listen. The city which she first did for Salzburg. You know, Tankstelle, they call it for Germany. Tankstelle, there is all those places where they sell cigar, they sell something for there, like shop. They call it Tankstelle for here, like petrol station. You know, if you enter there, they say petrol station, they sell something for there. So even if you they go there before they buy something, even if you go there, go buy one roll of cigar. Eh? You buy one roll of cigar, come buy recharge card, send give Sasomoswo. You know something. Now, the owner of that place now say if you leave the whole money, 100 and something euro, maybe you need to come pay the money. And if you never still pay, just a listing. That one she don't see. Even if they pay 750 euro every month for child support. And apart from that 750 euro, if you need to pay for child support, she's not shooting the work. She come back talk, say she don't want to work. Now they tell her say, if you don't work, now deportation, you not be citizen. Even though you be citizen, they will remove the passport from you and you will land yourself for a car. So apart from that one again, even if what you see there, so she the whole money what they call shufa. Shufa now me say for here, me say when you they hold debts, you know if you buy anything credit, no say like say you want to buy motor for year, you also pay 200 euro every year. You want to buy anything you want to buy. Even if you know if you carry credit, you know if you borrow money for bank, you know if you do anything you want to buy must pay the money complete. That one on one side, they not say because you get that one. Now, another one we even if you get again. Now we say even if they hold close to 20,000 euro, Oba Bini where they fight for not come give out the money. So you see, and now every day, as they pay, even if they collect 1,500, you will pay 750 for the children. It will make 750. You see, if you don't get house, which they still this government handed house. She feel they pay like 75 euro, 100 euro for that house, or maybe I don't know, maybe 200. So now, the next one, even if you will do, then even if you will calculate all those money, where she go borrow to buy laptop for keke. You see the money don't what do they call accumulate? How do you call it for English? The money don't increase, don't accumulate. So maybe that time she did buy the laptop now 800, maybe the money now around 6,000. So even if you have to pay like 70 euro every month, and if you default, they will increase the money again. That one on one side. Then if you go borrow money for bank, in the whole bank money, the whole bank money, she need to be service this money. So Oba look my eye now and say, make Oba look my say. Let me tell you something. Anybody, Omo no go satile third day, Omo no go satile third day. See, you know, say him now. He say he want carry grants or motor. Can you carry land? Where I think motor, can you carry the land? At the land. People they talk say they see me. People they see me and they. I don't look my. They said they lock myself in his house, and they go everywhere. The other day I was in Cologne. The other day I was in Cleveland. The other I was in what they call the city, Berlin. I was in Berlin in the Nigerian embassy to go and renew my passport. I see them for there. I see only one primary school dropouts. That one I bush smoker. I don't know whether the wife will deport and go to Nigeria. That one just come. He just say, my brother, have fun. No, so now those they are illiteracy. They are dundee heads. He say, have fun. I just because you don't see. I say, I did see you for social media. You will curse of that. 9. I want to tell my sister, me my sister, you all grip and me police come. Me they just grip again. You know, say I carry my sister and a lion with one. You will hold up. Let's say lion as a couple police. So what I'm trying to do is that even if it's very simple. Make even if come maths, come see Oguso at come make video for complete 7 days. It will not if you do it for only one day, our ancestors not will forgive him. After they do the video for 7 days, he will see go that river. He will see go do video for that river. After you don't do the video for that river, you will see show for life. Then if rain will fall, as the rain will fall, you will see go the rain. You see, you get rain will fall. He said they swear for our head for rain. When did they surprise me for inside there? Me when we say they talk, say make the juju killer, make this one killer, but the way me to the balance. You see, I say me people they really call me now and say, oh, they make I give them water from that place. I will first of all ask them, investigate them, whether they be Oba and send they come. Because Oba be if he send person because he wants to use them. You know if you know, I don't look these people because he go to look and say, this boy now, wait for the seed power. He will go send person come and say, make the person come still take the water, make still give am to Oba. So Oba Benin, if you use that water, you come pass back, and you come use that water. The day when you use that water, that day na rashes na enter your body, rashes. You no go see sleep forever again. If you try am Oba Benin, your own don finish. My brother talk, I dey hear you.
Okay, like for that, but this even if I'm the pity for them. No, for the pity for them. Even if this advice not for you, only you want the whole different company money. For man to the pay child support, now you will do my pay child support. If you do what what if they start the book? You know the kind of way they call them. When I get what they call them, period. They say the way they say period.
Okay.
You understand? Now, they see that gate is made period. But for the Murphy own, if you say with the wife, you know, say that the wife, anytime I come up on social media, you go to makeup.
Yes.
That one I been with that.
How you take no? But how you take no? Even to when they talk, I don't believe you. How you cause it take no?
One no go no. You know, say if you see person, when they get natural fairness and natural one.
Yes.
Girl, you go know say this one I need to man. Yes. That the wife will be blissy, only on the black, ear go black. That woman, they say if you that they have some against men, I don't mention the boy name. And I don't like that boy.
Okay.
If I mention that boy name, they go know say na me. Now me go talking name for social media.
Okay.
According to the boy say the muffin and nice person, see that the wife, now the evil woman when they.
Okay.
That the wife now bad woman.
Yes.
It's that woman are very beautiful. See, you say clothes, put in bedroom, wait for the bath. Children clothes, and the movie clothes, even don't see hip. That woman are they say they have this smell.
Yes. You see they are bedroom. That's why you talk. See they smell, they are bedroom, see they smell.
Make the movie use 1 week. If the movie no say you didn't, make it use 1 week. And to do live video for a parlor. As they use the parlor.
Yes.
Make it use the parlor like that. And the movie no use the parlor. They do live video for complete 1 week.
Okay.
It is smell. The way they smell. But my second advice for our people, at least Benin people, especially elite Benin people, or Benin, they're supposed to be share.
Okay.
They're supposed to be share.
Okay.
Oba will collect money for Okomu.
Yes.
Okomu. Elite Benin, they no go. Oba no give them work for that place.
Okay.
Coca-Cola, Oba will collect money.
Okay.
Elite Benin people, they no go work there.
Okay.
Guinness, Oba will collect money. Elite Benin no go work there.
Banks.
Michelle will collect money.
Okay.
Presco. Go to the whole company. Go to share filling station.
Yes.
Now the people they work there. But at least Benin people, at least if they don't get sense of this one, for this life, I swear for the next one, they will never get sense again for their life. I
swear. They say they want to call Europe.
No, as they say they want that for Obama too. Who that for Obama? Make that person get up and say, Obama will get any help Obama want to for. Obama never fear himself. Person be saying Facebook can finish. No one can help him.
You say the Murphy talk. The Murphy say na. He say as Oba your call and make it come. Oba call you make it come. Say no. He say anybody want to donate money for him, make them donate for him. Say in let God know anything come. But Oba supposed to give a Oba no give a shish.
No, let God know. Me let God donate money for me. God punish generation. Who donate money for my person from Christmas? I mean medicine with this say for social media don't finish. Make good they say medicine. No.
Okay.
Those medicine they say. Make good they say that is fake medicine. They say. As you start to say water. Now all of them go to say medicine. And the movie got become native doctor for social media. He's a social media native doctor. Maybe new name now. That Ogoda water we go drink for a mighty sniper water. That won't be water. And the movie don't be water you drink. Get up for a person that dead body water. Water with dead body water then you drink.
No, I want to ask one question. Waiting be the good cup Oba Benin giver. When he come and he come, all this also some more where the fuck we go fuck what do they call them? Go the fuck Kevin Monamulia. Go the fuck that one girlfriend. Come put on for house. Say na big money. Okay, now people. Now so it happen now. You know, say for in Facebook. Listen, me explain that thing to you. See how it happen.
Don't be friends again. Tell me I hear you.
You know, say that time we did together for Aduro house now.
Yes.
Kevin Monamulia. Kevin. C'est na Kevin Monamulia. We dey be yase of Ozo. For Mamude. Say na this thing come spoil. What they call am? Aduro come finish. As Aduro come finish, then you say we dey go to see come up for country. if you go find somebody, go hook up with the story for us. Listen, say there's something come out, then you come, then you come go the hook up for the Aduro house with Enugi, Osasomozo they stay. So if they stay for them, you know, they dodge and tablet like car, they move around, you know. Sometimes they will see catch what they call them, what did they call that guy? Enugi, they will see give us traffic. You know, say it's traffic muta. They'll give us muta, you know, these things. So now they come, they look for women, they look for women, they, you know, both single mother, all of them, so they chop them, you know, so they handle the guys, you know, all those hustling level now. So now, that, what do they call that? Iyase, that's Iyase, that is Kevi Omonamuya, that one can't get this girl. Pupuyeke, no be Pupuyeke they call her, that one get baby breast. That's the that one. Pupuyeke now. So Pupuyeke called the. As what do you call that one? Enogi, what do you call that? Usasomozo. So now I can just overtake. What do you call that guy? Kevin Monamuya. I say call overtake him. Then I contact say, na him I take off. He say no level for he say he no get swag. Say he no get swag. See na him I get swag. He drive here come up for that house. He drive come up for that house. Now he can't take over now. They don't born now. They say don't born. That born now. He said now is nowhere to be found. Aduro of he said now only God. He said no say he said go to join them. No say I see swear for he said now. I tell you say come. I know where they now where they Italy now because he say we job go mature or by why you will know where you go pass. You know say when job go don't mature now. They say nobody go know where you go pass. Papa where you get papa name.
Iyase na monta fait before for entire talo. Na monta iyase fait iyase na monta. Yes na monta na my guys, get one of my guys if you that time just that now first now make up the guy. I make up the guy they understand I make up the guy to listen to your program. I mean the guy before the guy said that guy because say Oba. I say no. If you be say Oba na say what this guy talking against Oba, why the guy never die?
Okay.
He never reached about 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. The guy said, Oba na stupid man. He said, what is happening? I did surprised. Not be fair. This night, I did surprised. I said, you will like Oba, and you told this work. He said, that's not true. See, what is this body talking not true? He said, they follow up to the street. I said, you don't open people's eyes. He has a motor yesterday before. He went inside the yesterday motor. He has a motor. Motor walk the motor where. Motor na control say walk there. Those that motor know they give documents. And now they go to give documents. You understand? He just said no the walk. He just said he arm die, he leg die. He just said a very, very black person before. And now when he come, now he come into the cost to the that British claim. He just said no they do anything. So for him, they tell it from what I did for one room. He just said, I know all the story. I know everything. He just said, if I just call that guy, the guy at the apartment, that he just said if I call that guy, the guy will bring he has it is everything about her. He go bring her.
No say they betray you say now. He has no here. He has go the journal they cost me. Now I miss it. He has say never know anything. He has na do for he has say now. No say ogbo mo.
He has Philip for Napoli now. Philip for Napoli but now Napoli go make the Roscom.
Okay,
for Napoli the Roscom they say.
For Napoli even though you not get people no problem.
No problem Napoli is the worst place for Italian. We be say police police don't fit to every place that the mafia land of mafia. We be say we get shop they pay tax to mafia. We get shop we pay tax. It is in Napoli no they pay tax. For zebra cross, want to keep person we move. That place like it's like Nigeria. Want to go jump person.
Nah, they threaten me. They say if na Italy I did, they say they for don't kill me.
Yes, that is if Napoli, if they say Napoli, not for do those things. But for another city, you know, be like that.
But if I want to come Italy next year, I will let you know. I will make call. I will
if you want to come, make apartment, guy come my house. Come. If you want to come, only me one night day. Now only me this my. If you want to come, guy, you're welcome. If you want to come, me, I go there with you, do live video. Make waiting on busy more about people for that for very funny something. Oba will be say not be God. He go say person na oyin Oba. This is me. This no be like it no be God. You know, because okay, let me stop. God never call about Ogyomba. What's it up? God never consider an enemy. These Benin people say that Benin people are big now. We don't get sense. This advice of people who are Benin. Sense, we don't get sense. We don't go primary school. If you don't go secondary school, we don't go primary school. We don't go secondary school. We're supposed to go primary school. Men are get sense now. This is about Benin.
Thank you.
We go back to Ogyomba. Not even for Ogyomba. Benin people are
Ali,
big.
they say Ali na si Ogyomba Ali, Ambrose Ali. They say na Ogyomba. But Ali na the best governor with the rule. They say na Ogyomba. Thank you. Over the priest.
Okay. What another thing again when I want to ask my Benin people? Why Oba they say in the name of God? Why Oba they call God? Why don't they call it say or in the name of Oba? If I maybe I'm Oba or which is attack you, why they say the name of Jesus? Why don't they call it the name of Oba? If you're gonna second God.
Yes.
Why don't they call him in the name of Oba? Me I see whether the Satan no go hit up for their doorway.
And they come through Joland, I want to catch Oba. Now me say na gili, then they carry Papa pass. Now him he hates. I want the head of Oba that he head. I want the head. You want?
You see
I
this,
want the head.
You see this conflict they gather. You go so I will say Oba gets sense from the beginning. Oba's supposed to negotiate with you.
They say. You see what they try to do now? You say this thing now, the thing they go far. And the move just only they make mouths. Here now Western world. Here now number one man for Europe. Here now number one country. Here see like Britain. They say they fight person. Not the person like me. I've been human rights activist. I they fight for the survival of our people. I they make sure say this mass migration with Oba ability they enslave us. It's bad. No, this thing that they fight for. Our people never know that they fear Oba and God. My brother, I think I leave me another person sit call, yeah?
Okay, thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. Hello, mommy.
Hello?
Who are Tiba? Who watching me, Abi? Go on.
Okay. You are live. Now where you are away.
Any big way.
That way, I will be more. Another idea. They never only see other.
Making a mile near Ladina. Yeah, maybe
yes, I think we're going to buy any cow or Guya Hona. Any cow here, Guya or Soto.
So, now you can lawyer me. Yes, so.
Care what they got paid. Yeah, me. Yes, I think like
so.
Then you pack a year, not pack a year, we ordinary.
When you give you when you give you a bini, a land of PG3, pigeon tree. We all the label on my no Ebuya cover with pigeon tree, with pigeon tree bini, or where Oromia or Monoya, or where Waton, Wakun, and where Magwati a Wukun, or woman who look or where or would do or wizu do one, as it be. Owe ikaladinano azekbe wo izuduwa ikaladira ini nomune omo oduduwa odudu mate oduduwa owe izoduwa ona do tie ikaladira eni bu nomune o ma gba ijere se owa mweni na we asalubwa deni no mana imu no mo wona na ikaladira izoduwa eni bu me ye sori wo eni ne o wa fi ne o yere
hallelujah ye ma eni aye ti are gbe
me ga say court me wa say court a life is na where to that here my life is na me to where your life na ti me
okay, igabere we ko yaga ni me.
Me ga se wa ni uzani haze record video so lo pa kan Owe mune wi yiru ba be de kama we de ni yin le mieki. Okay. Eni ke awe mana ye. O gari agmo ari abi. O gari agmo ari abi yo le.
Ekuma ya le especially me ya bege we. Igige mi o me ya wa laptop me wo pa me igige. Ìdájọ́ ká pé music rẹ̀ yìí àìwá àdáwì ọ̀rọ̀ wẹ́wẹ́ yìí ọmọ kan náà wà history ọ̀rẹ́ tòmí yànnà. Àgẹ̀lẹ̀gẹ̀lẹ̀ mi yànnú táyà ṣègbè mi yànnú táyà fẹ́ẹ́fẹ́.
Wọ́n máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ohani àti èmùlẹ̀ ní mana ọha igwe ẹ̀wẹ̀ dé kẹ̀nẹ́gbẹ́ ẹ̀wẹ̀ dé kẹ̀nẹ́gbẹ́ ọ̀gbẹ́ bá. Ọ̀wẹ̀ mẹ́rin.
Ìyá ṣègbè dídá ẹ̀ ìgbọ́ rírà rẹ̀ ní àti ẹ̀yìn ọba gé wá ṣèkú. Nínú wẹ̀yà tó ká ní lórí àwọn ẹ̀yà ká mi mà.
Ọ̀rẹ́ ọba ohun ọ̀nà bìẹ̀ ọ̀mìnì ọ̀nà bìẹ̀ wà fíkùn ọ̀nà bìẹ̀ ọba ẹ̀wà rẹ̀ ọ̀nà ló bìẹ̀ òrùbírù ọ̀nà bìẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ka ọ̀bìnì ẹgbẹ́bìnì wà yàtọ̀ rẹ̀ tó ọ̀mìnì ọ̀bìẹ̀ ọ̀mìnì ni èyí máa bìẹ̀ wọ ẹgbẹ́ka máa bìẹ̀ òrùbírù máa bìẹ̀ wà fíkùn máa bìẹ̀ ẹ̀wà rẹ̀ pàápàá. Iṣẹ́ o. Ibi ẹ̀ mọ́ ra.
Ètí fòrè lọ́wọ́ ìdáwọ́sà ìdìbò fi ìdáwọ́sà ètí fòrò ya.
Àbẹ̀ àṣà yé chifi à ẹ̀ ní ẹ̀dẹ̀ àbẹ̀ àṣà ìwé wa.
Àbẹ̀ chifi ní kẹ́yà àárẹ̀ ìwé yà wípọ̀. Ẹ wá rẹ̀ àyàwó ẹ̀ wọ́n sùn ọ́ lọ́rẹ̀ gẹ̀rẹ̀ yà kẹ́ ẹ̀ jẹkujẹku.
Ọ̀rẹ́ yà bọ́rọ̀ igbó ọ̀yẹ́ mọ́tò wẹ́ bọ́rọ̀ igbó àbẹ̀ mẹ́ndó sún yẹn ní abẹ́ kúrò ní 1,000 euro ọ̀yà bọ́rọ̀. Ọ̀wé yẹn á yí irọ́ mọ̀ yẹn àṣà. Ọba rẹ̀ ewúrẹ́ ọbí Yorùbá rẹ̀ ọ̀wẹ́ náà dé ọba ìní da ẹ̀wù yẹn wo ìmọ̀ àníṣí kọ̀ yẹn wo ìrìn da ìrìn náà da ẹ̀dọ̀ fi yẹn.
Ìmọ̀tàmọ̀ ẹ̀rú yìí.
Mo fẹ́ gbà.
Ẹ̀rọ bí sí náà ẹ̀rọ àwọn ọ̀gá àsopọ̀ náà.
Wà lọ́yà gbọ́ ọ̀rẹ́ dẹ̀rọ̀ ní ọ̀wẹ́ ìmọ̀mí àti chief nínú chief wà lọ́yà gbọ́ ọ̀rẹ́ ìwà ní ìwọ̀n ọ̀sùpọ̀ nínú wà ní o.
Ẹ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ máa náà ọ̀wẹ́ ìmáàna mi ṣọ́rọ̀ dì náà ìbálẹ̀ ìhàmì náà àsopọ̀. Ìhàmì náà àsopọ̀. Do college yejo.
Yejo, yes. Bebe jo. Do college my value. Yejo, e wa jo. One.
Eba be gebe ya mu pon gie.
Ne de na.
E to de na.
Esu na esu.
Ona ne de na ga gbe. E ba wa asu pon ne bi e go na je school. Erime.
Yes. And you mean how we begin? Esu no esu.
Ya bo pon gbe gani e le gbe me igo na la jigo no wa.
Awa.
For we.
Esu no.
E go wa popo school wa ni.
Wa mam eri wo kan pa ka ma me wo kan pa ka ma me we owu nu ya gwa ka wo ko no ne de owu tu wa won ne kwa kili mata o ko ba ni ka ta owu ko won no iwu ya gwa ko e mata eri gun won popopo ignoru we ko yi.
Okay, awe ready me ya go we me.
Owu ko no de wo ba ka ma me wo no ti go egbo aberi o owu gun ya go egun owu ko won no e wo kan ba ni we ya gun.
Iya ndia awon wa popopo me ataba we pese ma be ma ikoko akin ma ya bi pon ge ebe gun awe me awa bi pon we se patamo ofo wo be mi ge wo nu na wo kala na mama yo bo e kama ni we se wa le baba do avion pon gun o wa digi awon dam ye ni
de ko na vi pon ge mi ya ga ji be ni
ano yi
yene de na udo kinu wa ira aje wona fi ponke abeg gba
wona
esku wona fi ponke wona fi ponke You understand? Who have you won't get to college? We
school me love you, my love you can give school.
Ibani ya iboni body as ni ga je ni.
Ora je ni do ajere na nawe. Kieke obi it's another boy no osio e everyone wa emi akugbe. Ya je ya be je ni oni re. Okay, we done o mi ani, enu mi ani. Ni ga agwade ni o.
Me ni mi guys when no of recent you know was recent. Nukbu gi ha no regwa na. Ni atie wa tie o ipapa. Ipapa tie. O han ni no regwa ni. Ijo bo han ni. Ijo bo han ni. Ona wa ti jo bo han ni. Ona di moto, ona mu ni jo bo han ni. Ona wo rwan ni di moto mu ni jo bo kan na wo ona wa oni na ya wo ona we mi le si okuze bude. Ona mu moto ari owa. Ona Adam yo ima na moja no. Ona wo na ti je ijo bo han ri. Ona wo na ti je bo han ri. Ai wa ti yen ti je bo han ri. O rwan me. Ona kwa we gbe wa na ona sun na present na ma be pe bu na so na sun na. Oni iji papa. O iwa ri oni la we gwa. Ona you know the eri bedroom oge. Ona wa banwa. Ona wa shouts. Ona wa enu ni arule la dia we gwa. Ona wa arule la dia. Yete ku ye ku ni ona wa ko ke ku me wa na kina ye we bo na. To da fi ga iwu. O we wo we. O we wo we me bae. Awa wa no awa ni re. Awa no giso ire. Oya po me la we gwa. We me so ye wa fall victim ni. Wa no. Ona wa arule la dia we gwa. Oiro la we gwa no wa ri wa street. We ehwe gi atela dia. Owo ku ri ujabo re ne taso wa. E ga no. So ri wa ya la dia. Oru la na we gwa. When no wa o gie ave obodo ni ya mi moto ni mure. Iga to ge na gwa na moto da mi mure. Aya mi moto ni mure.
Emi ya luta ya fa e pa bi ya luta ya fa. E ma ta e no. E ma ya ja we ji me ju we ji kakabo. O bi e de ka e de na nwa. O e do ni abe o gbe ni mezi koro ni abi se na ya bo wale ni ya. Abo wa bi pon wo ba ni, ipon wo ba ma ri ga gba gbe. Mana le ozola cultural group de ba ise koro o form a cultural group ni be gani. If me ya.
Iya mo to ko le no ko ni je na. O ko ni do origin bi o ba ti wa lo bi eke. O lo bi eno isunu o ko ni. Obi o ko ni no ko no dio. Oba ka lo ye ko ni. Oni frustrating oni really Lagos na gwana. No ni be simi ba ya o ko ni no o ko ni ba bi o mi ko ni no ba bi no ko ni bi ni ama. Oba lo bi ki emene ni. O wa wo yan. O tin ni o wa wo yan. O ka ti be wi jin ya ba e. Ah no we ko.
Na no ba be.
O ka ti be wi jin ya ba e. Ni mo e yin na. Imi hi ya aladia we ya we video because I say court ya defend we video we ya go ni lawyer. Me instead no ba ya we okay. Le when I be ya fe now ovon boane. O we ahira voni ayi sa me ba e. Ahira ivoni ayi sa ba e. E wa
a chief ni ya we mata. E u ta ya
eni nwa me. Ya mama ne o mo yiri chief orun mo yiri me ne bi nìkan na ya ri chief we go we mo ni ya sene a we de do
ina ta mi hijore bena ina ho mi jore ga agwa ogwe ya de mi de otuwo ino efe those way no awele na boni atie ni na egwai owo ye deneri mawujo den awe de boni ati boda mi egbe iya sage ya ni ayabo
o ejore ni kama wa ejore ejore ya inu ya veneti o ya to so lo gba no ya bu no ye na re ejore ya to bo ya ka mi ya be gwa we or one making. When ego in a hammer when I 50 billion naira. You will need a worry.
60 million.
You did with that. You know how when you didn't win 1 million. Me, we made a big one with 30 million. Can you quality? On a proud pony of the ball. You didn't know $1 million,
$1 million.
You didn't have me a guy. You know, we injury. My voice is that injury now. Me, okay, you don't have to stop him any because so name the whole world Oba Gwaligwe. Night, you know, okay.
Watch you all over the world. Yeah, watch a program where now.
So,
I hear program where I got to tell. Me, I will say, I hear where.
Maybe Oha ni Mara Tanina. No consign why Yad Gwalidok Bado Yabu Mayata. Imi bunwe why do many kiri like 5 history or 7 history no asu mere why who do really ya fe no su mere why e man le we wa we ma mi wi o ma na bi ti ban le we esa ko ni ban wetin am le e ni wa ka mi we do yan kiri yan le akoko e do yan ka mi tell o ya le
o se no na ti an ni do yan wetin an le
ibi godo yan aborigine owo yan ha bebe eniye bebe e ma ni nya ibu wa ku lo kwa yan bure wa ni yan ibi e bo ni e ma ni yan bebe a woti amwedo gboto ibi jo mata
wa se de wa le da ka we oduduwa o ri e ni
Ozo duwa we kalabira any re go zo na yan to pa zo na e pon ma ni lele ke na we ma ni oh be hin na
wa mi no si cocaine wa mi we ni ya we mi
o bi e
mi ma paro do mi do ga si cocaine e ma ni ya do jele be London yo pa ya wo no de cocaine no ga si ni e ri e wa le na wa ji
e junkie about na junkie
e re ni ya ma ri gba
junkie no junkie oh you fall apart in you later we yan ti o kikire na you ma ti we mi you return ni mi ma me e o fe o no you no ge you return ni mi ma me gbe o te mi go ma me e deri gbe na do la de na do body o iri body ori yore the next day amura me gwe yen gba mu yen wa villagers ozugbo give no don wa kun ya fe wa redo yen wa ya fe ya nwa me yen ka ya gbe ni ya fe obas os iman ni rere ma gba drug ogede wo re ore ta owo ni bi e wo me tie me owo ni
ma se ti de ba e de jebi ne ragu o ma tani o la jabe gwani o bo ki aye rawe
o ma tani be wo ọba nugele nivie wegele ewe yes o na yiri mutemu manihi eihi women ọba o i gata ewo madana ye deputy ye atrocity no commit imi ya fe no ọba ni e mikina ya mu no be mikina re vai ona zige wa mu gine ogwa egwa o ye bi e wa bi na gwana o gala the security ya o ga the bodyguard the police bege nugele ewe that guy have a secret you know baba things ni awo if no sununa omo chief ne enyi mu chief ne ibe a right hand or no na woni akoko plan a coup ni kina na ya gbera wa ona do mu chief ne e we ya rezu o to wa
abe chief ni o wa ya we obo kia
ọba wo okin na ọba wo okin
ya wo pe wa de no do vie bola iya vie bola tete ni na wa gi e ba ko e bolu wa ti e wa no e sage gba obo obo je e wa le gbe ni yere gbe le fi okun wa de le wa ti e bo no kan gbe gbu e o ya gbe gbu e wa ya fe no gada ni wa ya vi are boy dia keke da na mi ko ni mele luwa iru wa ya asa wa mi o
ere iladia
ene wa pe ko wa we I wa ju wa to wa
ere iladia mommy aba ta pe aba ta pe
owe si ateko oba to pe ni ati no ma si ateko ni woni te wa ta do ma we ma si ateko e ma ni ma mi e ba when you go over the near go of your qua.
It's a village, man. It's a village, man. I'm going go over there.
I don't see where I'm to a heavy holy. Any idea,
you know, you go Obana. What's your zone here, Maria Bay? One no season here, Vanita Mawe. Maria Bina Hamawea. Oh, however, he. Where what twin? Wow, tira. 18 years, never Bawira. Oh, we are. 18 years, Adam Yoma, you found. You found mommy. Oh, what year, 18 years, Abit Kenzua. If you are Kenzua, oh, here. Only a one marry his soil. A women will be who. Or married to 2 years. I was seeing you how we are. On the road. Any come my daddy. Anywhere, Una. Emma! Only offense in the commits. On the Babuzu and our mutual unye. No fear, Mure. Okay, to if you, okay, to film and now very nigger, you marry a behu, or fear whom, Mufwa. Agbewa. Been a be Agbi Maria Biwa, Rena. Here, ya lade, ya top about way. Been one eye women, no banner who, Emma. Or I'll tell you, ban or ban attack Bewa. I want it will be sweet, eh? If no bahu, if no have you no only me taladian.
Let me tell you, Uzi, and your party, Mamma Chief and Red. I said, been Chief number and yet in Latia.
My chief is always was winning any boy chief the house to people. Okay, we need you. If we don't card one, but a new card one, but me and my Zero, but any benefits. Again, I'm going because they are benefiting it.
Because women watch your being again, it may want in it just so tall. Why not normally the Victoria Land in it? Okay. Oh, worry. I mean, chief in Avenue Yagi Yalua. A chief for me to 12, maybe a chief I will video by the door. Or what it be a Kiani. Or that thing I got a palo.
Yes, correct one. How about you now? How about you now?
Yeah, it went to me work a cowboy here. Little me any air 1 week. Don't to me.
Annie Hennedy.
Okay. Some a cat a perfume, so you be. Don't to Daniaji.
Come in here. Because of them born in a bony of one.
Takabo? Yeah, we were yeah, believe of your qua, and there will be a bright enough we had the power. Now this any family. You wear your way. No, I don't want to be one. But I don't know when I love you too.
Salopwa.
Not a bright. Yeah, if a bangidagano.
You know, by soon not in the apple.
And I bet the motor about 15. And what we are Puja, I like Babanga. There were a good case in your mother today. You know what is the okay.
Because when we ask Ikea, there's going to be a secret or about banana because we ask Ikea waiting a secret here.
Oh, we don't make any Kakabo 65 years, Megina. You may
if we are man one, you know, 2 years had get in my basically society near Yagmi. We are
most of them pony. Oh, we might a family. About go have your said, what are the Guabani? Plymouth Road.
Again, where my baby one of that Guanina, eh? Wawale portrait de la Gua. Wawale portrait de la Guana, Wahale,
a family house or imagine.
Mudagu give me up by me. Wawala Guana, eh? or what utilize what it's alaka lane at alaka streets mudia gumegua alaka ni ukpuna awo we ha no re ni akis alaka ogwo na the way fence by gwa obere no isu na alaka street ni awo wa ni wara alaka street ni ya se yeke gwa budo no ya se gwa budo ni wa ri penede awo wa ni wa ro between alaka penede ni wa kan awodo ni no ya dekun wa ti po ni no ya la dia ve ke na ko we ni owe ni onya owe ni okanya ka no ga me na moto ni ya be ni o mai ge mai ha mi ya wo ga mo mu ni e o ko so ga mo fi wa ni ya ni ra ancestor ba owodo owo nya nya to ni ya so do ni ke pe gwa du ka bon understand gwa igi ma we na wa lo de gwa gbe like Plymouth truth wa gbe like kini igbono le gbe fe gwa ni ati alaka street o ga gbe alaka street the other road ati epine de kini butu abo wa iba ni family o wa be era no bije me no ije me no wife eriyan era no biyan iba ni oji iaza o iaza no ye sama era ni yo bije me no wa bere o wani na nwa na we kina nwa na we many years we ke pa nwa wani o wani no ba 7 Ekpenede street ordina imesi ka be secret o na ya ma na mana gbe ya zesi all these things I know many cause me na nwa me na o ye gbe ni na eli ma ya zesi mo ba ya gwo we na we mo ba onyo su mo na oba ya oni e ka wa gwo owi pon ba o wa re bien de gwani yan gwo we kwa ni owi pon ba no ku o me ba ti ma na we owi pon ba no ku no ba ya ta owi pon ba o mare owi ya se no ro na night ya se ne de na no we we ma be no so na we ọwọ́ ga ìgò ọwọ́ ìmàní ní ẹ̀mà gùn ọwọ́ agbáwọ́ jẹ́ ọwọ́ adé kọ̀pléni ìyá sẹ́wìn yẹn kọ̀plé wọ́n bí ẹwọ́ yàwó yìí yàwó yẹn mama ọ̀gá fìyàn làìgbà ọ̀gá fìyàn sẹ́ yìí yàwó yẹn ọwọ́ náà fìyàn ọ̀nàwó ni ọ̀pọ̀ máa rere wọ ẹ̀yìn wà rè ọ̀nà wẹ̀ wọ́sọ̀ máa rere wọn dictator náà ẹ̀yìn náà wẹ̀ à ní ẹgbẹ̀ wọn ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀wọ̀n yẹn mọ ẹ̀mẹ́ ọ̀wọ́ yẹn wà rí ẹ̀yìn yẹn máa mẹ́rin ẹ̀wọ̀n ẹ̀yìn wà fìyàn yà fẹ́ ẹ̀yìn wọn mẹ́rin ẹ̀yìn náà wọ́n yẹn kó yọ. ìyẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni màá bí ẹ náà ẹgbẹ́ ẹni mọ̀ kí wọ́n mú ẹgbẹ́ ẹni yá imú ẹgbẹ́ ẹni ìbí máa yọ ní ẹbí Amẹ́ríkà yẹn yẹn rí àti tourist center mudi male ma ya make go ya dole doji si tourist center ma ni ra gbele wa e ma head wa re we no ka boy expand e o cause ma do no go
ni agbele do kakabo overa twa awe ndaja no ve amera ro ari mo bi bo ya ri awa ari le mo bi ejo so ya ri e ma ni ari gbele ba bo pa we wa re ya kekere ti awa kekere akezwa e ma ni ari gbele we do
otu ni aye ni otu bibi ni aye ni otu ni yes yẹn wa nù yẹn nù do kunu to e yẹn we do kunu to e wa we laiso oni owo efo wa we wa abo ege ni okunu ma to yẹn ago ya mo ya zese man ya zese yẹn ya mu ohomila no gyobo ohun yẹn ni ore ayi yẹn wo ni 200 man ni man agba ni ayin ya zese awo ya gwa ni ya viore o wa gba o mi o papa ni amu ari ba
Egwani no mieni ya kamara we leni me wa je na awe mi no gun ni wa like play ni garo du wa fi re ye egwani ogun wa o wa gian ya wa ni wa re ba ni Iwa make sure we get a chief in here. I got that your bar. What up, baby? You are free people who are
Quem é que ouviu o Yeri no Punati, vai ter. Ó, e vieram para mim, e me guiné viu, me tinha aí a begu descia, e viu para não munero. O Tonha here.
We are me go ahead. You come on, if you keep there. Me are here, who are majority of here who are. Here who are Kakapo. I got your boy, your body. Then I hear your partner who be dopa. I can do not the one self, can do you know, Gina. Or go. I shower. I shower, I have your.
Ani ye weti jega ije ba no ro na e to ga ashawo ije no kwa ga ma ashawo asbe kanu abi abi ashawo ya wi je bi agbe no ba no ro na
I just said that you say who tell your sister ona ka we obi oku no ime wa ya sese obi oku no gele obi oku e ka do arulu re do he wa ya fi ogo gwa o gwa le keke ave kezwa le ti koro obi oku ya ki ya mo pe a kekene wi ya je
ihe we uhe no bi oba igi no tari ebe gi ihe ma ya ori oke mani kai ise mani kai ma igo fe onu yan we uhe no bi oba hello uhe ati ile ife bedu onye ife uhe no bi oba igi no ta mu ene iye mu no ma be gwa uhe no bi oba rudame ye ma mu eladi egeni ladian because ne la mu ni ladian it me do understand ebonize ebonita uhe o ile ife uhe no bi oba onye ati ife no bi oba rudime na ye ma imu title ni ladian rudame ma ni ya ta na onye beta na eme na ge onye he izu o de ya gbe great bini descendants ina ya gbe joyo ina ya gbe gala yo ene ga no zuo de we a if we gala oba no kile ife de no ya bi gala bi jo imanu we do wa we bian dan ba de o ma me no ti mani ka ba o te ma ga le hian aberian ha mi ti yan le o ebu ya le ale man le wunu
kaka boya le yana ga le hian ni tama me ya ina se baba wa yana tama me no pa no ro ya le iya na tama ye go bi eto ya ya ki
bege ni ati go bege kini oni obi kwalo ni bi tere yo ta le do na we o kwale o we tinyara le kan wa me yan le la
iya o kwani
we
awe ti ale be to ogo bi eto ya ki ya we ya idu
ma ya fe ga ma ya fe ga live around Benin iso ga live yo wa so ga live yes vai te si lo koro abi village ni ya fe wo ve ya se Imo States Enugu State eni ya fe ti mani le ya hin bo ye be tabe na ya we
another thing we ho ni iya wo bada yeah they are from ile Ibinu
okay
ya tanya ya we obi edo na kuwe obi edo na kuwe
amo banana edune kama na edune kwe ni mistake edune kwe abe ti mani le arite Yoruba na do edune kwe oba kifere obere ma ga ta bana eze no lare odo weno ya re o aleze ezeni o ezeni ezoviani o una la ezoviani wa la riduhu ni ya la dian be Wonwa. Why long one? I do ya la na wakuku edo doni. Odo awala ni. O ile ife what wa babe na ya ko se ile ife ne. Ibani romi an lari. Ezeni anadu ma miran. Omena ya ma miran do fin do cave. Ado mwesi nyanwe na romi ahianyi. Then abeni ke ado boli na woko. Ado wan je. When you na na ya onye awa mo eze agu ko hia. Agu ahia bi se na be je ya be ge de. Ya re ya bunore. Olia ke don si ezori. Agba mama ya na o me mi wie. Ya o a ayi mi ya. We hondera we Olia family meeting. We hondera. When I me we be me be family meeting. When I me has a family meeting. We hondera Olia me family meeting ya ho. Ezomo wewo ya ho. Agba ma ya because amezeni ihe amosto ya meni ya senigbe otherwise ihe akula kuri because ni awo tori mai ma
iya ma no sia me no gbedo ti babo ni la ya gbe
we
wa
say
le wa ari egbe ya so ba do pe
baba han ogbe
ọba
na lori e ko ye we no do dinner we no vie bola na e no so no we wo kina we la dia we do ata we mai na wa cha ni mai ni we na we no vie we ni human trafficker we no mo wa re na so awe we no wo tun we no do vie bola da no do vie boyo no gele ave bu yo ba ni no voyo no ma we tin o abi tin ra we me e ba na wa ba o wa
orí ọ̀ka nọ sẹ́nu a òwe ọ̀tábà wẹ́wẹ́ kí nọ tágì nọ ta wọ́n sọ mọ́ra wẹ́ à nígbà gẹ́lẹ́wẹ́ náà dáadáa àwọn ẹ̀bà yá sí mi ẹ̀ èmi yín wù lé wọ́n sọ mọ́ra ló tiẹ̀ bọ̀.
ẹ̀wọ̀ yẹn ni jẹ́ gbọ́ ẹ̀.
ẹ̀wọ̀ yẹn ẹgbẹ́ náà fi bàtà yóò wẹ́ni náà fi owó yóò tọ̀ wẹ́ ènìyàn yá fẹ́ dẹ́ẹ̀mà tàbí ẹ̀ òórì náà fi owó yóò tọ̀ dọ́mìẹ́wẹ́ lọ́tọ̀ mọ́ náà
èèyàn sùn wẹ́sẹ̀ mọ́mí èèyàn wẹ agbọn àmà wẹ wà á tọ́ ni màgá.
ó sàlóbù àgùnkà kẹ́kẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó sàlóbù ànágíwẹ̀ àti àgbọn lọ́wọ́nú tó ìgbòrò náà lọ́wọ́nú tó mímáyà lódò ra màyà o ìmátẹ́ká ra o ìpẹ́ ra o ọ̀sẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ bàdí mẹ́lẹ́ ní ìrẹ́wà náà.
wẹ́sẹ̀ mọ́mí. Wẹ́sẹ̀
èmi yà fẹ́ ọkọ̀ wẹ̀hẹ́ àkùrù ní àyà fẹ́
wẹ́sẹ̀.
ó kí aṣọ wẹ̀wẹ́ yà màmíà
wẹ́sẹ̀ kebugwe wẹ́sẹ̀ mọ́mí wẹ́sẹ̀ o wẹ́sẹ̀. Iye wo me obviously awede na ma egbe obuse de na egbe ara mi wo wa ti o bi meji na bi ehin amo aji me no mu dia no ma awo me ti mu dia na egbe me ku ni ya wege mo be me re na igo bona igbe ni already fidoro ya wege bebo me kwa ameni ya la we fridge ya wege we ya be na we ya be ya oyi na kwa we gbogbo wa we bole kwa idozi de be ya meni be ye obo ya ya ba me o kan ba le tin so no do ya ibe we na ibe ya iwogun me o rebo ogbe akaseli affair women. But there are many away what belongs to Caesar. Are many away in Slobaya women. All clear them, clear the road. Maybe here na way we le pinu. Me radi here we have one way, here wa gbewa. Me begin bros. Hello, movie face. Na movie face. Me wa dey gallant. Bros movie face. Hello. My brother, we are here now. Correct. But here we are, me about look my when na me wa what you another one of the police. He gave one way. He wa gbe na. The movie face. It's a low boy. Overlook my eye. They make it more because I can close it. Make it overlook my eye. Maybe make it more before I close it down. You know what I way? Maybe make it more. Look my eye. Look my eye. Look my eye. Look my eye. Oh. This is what happened. You know, soon, but it or war, or we lawyer type you. Only prayer if you will fight it. Maybe you go to 5 years or 7 years. It's day and night. Well, okay, thank you. But I will eat food. Oh, yes, you will eat food. I will eat bread. You will give me chocolate. Don't worry. My family will they will come and visit me. Don't worry. I will fight it for you. Okay. The guy ready for honey. Where is your way? Is no way I be more face one honey. EJ. I give them a part of my life. Emmanuel, Obama talk base. Obama talk base. Everybody, where are they? The buying drama. You must say, one now. Let the not be made. One of Polly Banner. One man of the Polly Banner. Uboni rule. There's no way to say about one of Banner. Up, Lady J. Up, Lady J. Lady J, Overlook my 21 days wa uladia. Wabere kubinu yaswa abe kubinu bagre we domo no rizo were ni agbada ogiso mo rizo were ni agbai Keva biome se o kiri obo o ogiso mo rizo were ni agbai domo no rigun arenia gbaza gidi gbogbo ogiso wọn rí zẹtìrẹ ní gbogbo gbigbigbigbi keva bí máa ṣe o kiri máa yóò bọ o ogiso wọn rí gùn àárín ní gbàìgbàì mọ̀gùn àmì àná ọba look my eye ọba look my eye 21 days ọ bàbá Uladinha gikwe muwe doka onu okpa ya heke no ye Uladinha do tawe a ogiso ratokpe o kama owe mo fi face ogiso la ho wo ri ogiso ni maiga as ogiri mame lo wi ya la wo uni ya bowe uni mi ya fe ni ka ya bowe do la de okay if you consult ni ka then those ones forgive you then you do that is do house okay so atok be wa han so an live video ka ya wa ni bo ge egwa giso yo technology balok ma we mi ba mi ya na sa me ba won no de egi ku mu we ọpa ene jobono iwe jobono ri nu wo ha yi wo ya dit flat ya ji so kuma kai governor ha di flat me ge ku ya mu wa we se ye wo me wa we se ya we ibe ho na ya wo mu ebore wa do mu kan because wa ko ra ku ri o iwe mu ọba we mu ebore ọba look my no do mu kan eri ya fe ya tede ya fe yo gba le gbe ne but ọba look my thing because mewe ogukuta we gbin over kere ere na jobana na jime na me okan ende o we after ogi so era came to an end so me na okay no problem more here we do make or buy era come to an end almost to come to an end always even no we eri have we joboni ma we movement na at least ya be you cut you ya ye lawyer wa kwe ero we no abi me 5 euro 10 euro wa we you bo wa we why where ba forget on the or be aru wa ho ni wa you bo wa we igbe ni ma gbina a mi to yi oba kan iso ti ma kan ba na wa ivi ku eni ya wo ti eni oba ivi ku eni no ya wo tun ni kia ni ma be ma gbe ni ba so na wetin pie fo na na ya we kia we ni imi when we are you koro ya mu me owo kan wo si se ma ga imu we ameni ayo ma ha mi si ba no o ya we ya mo aga ine amayo yoba we ya mo bi we no we gwa isa even we mu wa meni ni ma do anwo we owo ya hose we abi mi wa we se ye o me wa ga mu ha o no ye me e ma so ga jo ma jo ya to na ni ma so ya liberia nyega ya we beria re kenya na eri ya rugbo ni o ji ya rugbo ni nyega ijo ware o maybe obo ebe ni ya wo ji ya wo wa ya rugbo ni wa yesu gbo ni wa ma he no sun wa ga ko wo beria re wa yi mi ado gban agbon ma yi ma wa so wa so do our operation igba ha igba va so do adi confusion I ka mu wa ya we abiogede ayi ti o kan bẹ́ẹ̀ mẹ́ni ni lónìí wà ní dẹ̀ báyẹ̀ ìtàmátà máa wá wọ́n ìwé wa wẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ à Joseph ní àrí ìbáyẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ àkàbọ̀ sent bí wọ́n náà ẹ̀rú wẹ́bí ju ẹrú gbóní àyíbá gbóní ààrẹ ẹ̀rì ìbáyẹ̀ ni amẹ́ni àpá ọ̀wẹ̀ àpègbò ẹ̀ my brother wọ́n ra lo amẹ́ni ọ̀kọ́ ní àfíìmì ọ̀wẹ̀ ìlú tó ẹ̀mú náà ìbáyẹ̀ náà ìbí bẹ̀rẹ̀ àní ìyẹn wẹ́ sent ní ìlàwọ̀ àwẹ̀ ní wọ́n mọ́ náà why ya before que ali beria e short abi na mi que na tamu wa ima wo wa ri la beria ima ham wa ri la beria o mo no wu ni no root society and irugwe no o iju no we abi mi ya fe ni abi ivu ni almost we he gbo we ma ri de ba gbo ni gbogbo iru no era me na wo o ga wu eboni ya fe abe ivu ni ya vi no ri egbe viole ni o le le we mo rabo why are you be viole why viole ne gbo so agbori ma wa binu we na ibi ewo me itu ri ma wa o be ra ri problem so ni ye ma de yi na iya to bi ade yo o hunu we ri yo wa na orugbo ni awe orugbo ni ama any man ni awu ge we illiteracy o gbeli ma hia ye ga ide ba ene de ni o ka wu ni ye ga ma we bi no hia wu na yo we ndori yo aga ga ti o ye wu ye de ba obi do asi egbe so we de ba ni we de ba we Christian we kin we worry o ga no he ke hia ri enu o ga no he ke wa mo so mi because wega ireni ya we ogbo okun we yen ra kun we na ireni ho iwe gbe we wa zon pupu we azero pa pupu we ọmọ ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀gbẹ́ ọmọ náà sùn lélẹ̀ ọ òtúrú tá bẹ̀rẹ̀ àní ó lè wẹ̀ pa afa lò wẹ̀rẹ̀ eré kọ̀wé wẹ̀ àwẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ rẹ̀ àwọn àwọn ìgbà wọn wẹ̀ wá zọ́n sí àzẹ́ ẹ̀dẹ̀ náà zẹ́ sí wọ̀ àzọ́n sí ẹ̀mí ní ẹ̀mí àbí having a forces in it. These are occultic words that control these realms, the anti-any realms. We are all on a level there where this power is so much. There are some way to avoid all those things. But I allow it when you make it an it more fairty will look back. Or one will make me not if it is not to happen. But if I knew we are good and we're not we Christian with him, my brother you got to me. When you know that you are not born of the other side, why way you mean it may last and go back one because he ain't no taking out and he will. I mean, Latin be waiting up maybe Latin do different day. Okay. Didn't we born here viola down now? Booking here good game on the Madua more courts. Be petition against him. Then wrong now. Away December, you know. Me, he that woman ya. He Obana almost to end. Now I am your banana end. Ya Nero Gusolobwa. No give on. Mission possible. Descend to Nigeria. Yeah, end there by myself. A government will arrest me if it come to that type of arrest. We'll take for amnesty. Amnesty man you to make sure man because this man is a pharaoh. He will not want to go because if he organize a cultist, but you have no power in his spiritual realms. Marabi no power. If you in Austin or Tower toilet and away, he don't have power. Any power is see foul spirit or power spirits. Oh you do. One a court yafe of ye yafe you will be. But what are demanded by courts? We're not ahead of you. A mommy, we don't want. No, you want, but we see you, man. Be it a Mwabana, as one out of 100% problem in my face. I also see. I also see. So, boy, a problem in my face. Is a generational cause. One, number two, society occultic cause problems also diamond. May ally society. You have verbal more. We can get money be a fedo hula way. Where do I have was on one? I was stop having me by that time video. System one away. Why is you a rubu on Harioba? Time, Obey, he may kai. But it's even dinner or the will in 2 years' time. But there, he may tell me what was on see as on see. Here we come, why did by society? Why am we give a guy? Or why am we give a guy? Or worst is a society? Oh, one understand the way. When imagine a oath like an oath, dangerous oath. E oath ni na igbo omanagbon aya people omanagbon aya people that is to know how strong is that oath. Then you don't take a oath in it. Don't you think that evil will follow me? Bible Christian word, goodness and message shall follow you all the days of your life. Emonu we bie e ha hula ori. Okono we university emi mu na gbon ya o we are with azia mu na university no jo be we bo atabu wa mata atamu wa me di manage na ameni ya esen igbebo omo ni bie we am e short every no eje na we ase they will without they will a genius and you know genius because iya meni ya pon organo omo ni na ebu me ga go o we ya wu na ita be di ka ebu ni e pon e me mi na me wá wẹ́ sí bàbá.